Fight fam, back at it again. Another little pre-fight warm-up. Got my guy Body Shot already in the building. Good with you, Body Shot.
What's good, James? What's good, everybody?
Chilling, chilling. See who's in the building. I seen some people here way early. Arkin was good. Patch May was good. Don Mock was happening. Kayla was good. Bane was happening. Immortal was good. DJ Mexicano was happening. Pablo was good. He said, James, I'm excited for this fight and expect all boxing fans to be happy. But I got Haney UD respectfully. Shit, most people got that. Uh, Smooth Criminal was happening. Rize has all the pressure. He's a champion fighting the guy moving up straight into his division. And the promo and odds all have him as the underdog. I don't know if Regis has all the pressure, but Bobby was happening. Tex Rock, my guy was good. PBC Central was happening, bro. Jay was good. Who else in the building? David Houston was happening. Josh, what up? Willie Joe was good. Low Clarity, CMP, Scuba Steve, Olamide, D Nice. What's happening, everybody, man? I figure we'd kick this off just by talking about the fights that we didn't film study. Body Shot, how familiar are you with all the fights coming up?
I'm familiar, I guess, with the um, Montana Love and Andy Cruz, but I don't really know their opponents very well. We could probably start by looking at their opponents.
Well, let's start with the top rank card.
Oh, the top rank card. Okay.
Yeah, we don't really need to talk. Well, we could talk about Jahai Tucker.
Well, we were talking about him earlier on the chat. Let me say something about
Yeah.
him because Jacob asked, "Does he have good distance management?" So I'll say this: I thought about what you said. Um, I think that's pretty much every time I've seen him have success in a fight was when he was controlling distance. So
Mhm.
that's what he's best at, but he's probably not good at it. You see, like
Hmm.
there's a problem with that.
Well, I'm just saying. So, but you also used an example about or you said in your comment that he has some footwork issues. Well, shit, how do you control distance with footwork issues? And plus, I know you're big on this, the jab. Does he
Hmm.
really have a solid jab like that or a great jab to, what I'm saying, keep that distance? All right, so we got to give him some background.
Hmm.
Jahai Tucker's fighting Francisco Veron. Francisco Veron fought as heavy as super middleweight.
Wow.
He's weighed in more than 160 pounds for a fight. So, and he campaigned at middleweight. And now and the man is undefeated. He's like, what is he, 13 and 0?
I know. I
Let
don't
me
know. Let me
see.
check. This is what we need Jacob for. Where you
Right.
at, Jacob?
Where's the graphics guy? Yeah, he's 13 and 0 with 10 knockouts, and he campaigns at middleweight.
They're trying to get this guy out of there, man.
And so that's Jahai Tucker's next opponent. Jahai Tucker is campaigning at super welter right now, but he's still listed as a welterweight. But his last fight he weighed in at 151. Fight before that he was 151. Fight before that he was a welterweight. So why in the world do they have him fighting an undefeated 160-pound dude? And
Did
it must be a setup or sink or swim, or man, they must just really be trying to get this dude to just box and not bang it out like he's been doing. Jake, what's good?
Yo,
there he goes.
But yeah, man, y'all guess as good as mine on that one. It don't sound good. It
I
don't
mean,
sound good at all. I mean, on Bet US, Verona's favored. So go ahead.
My question would be, why would Jihad take this fight? And the only reason he
Mm.
would take this fight is because he's out of options. And if he's out of options, why is he out of options?
Well, he took an L his last fight. I mean, I know that,
Hmm.
but yeah, no, not tonight, JC. Sorry. Actually, you could join for a second. What's good, JC? You on mute, bro? But um, yeah, man. I don't know, fam. I mean, again, it sounds like they're really trying to get rid of him, or they're really trying to give him some type of crazy test that he's not that. I don't know if he's likely to pass it,
Yeah, that's a big question mark. It looks like he's a sacrificial lamb at this point.
man. Jake, what's your thoughts on it?
I mean, it looks the way it looks, bro. I mean, I don't understand it. The only thing that makes sense is that they're just trying to get rid of dude.
Yeah,
I mean, he lost his last fight. Uh, he's had like pretty sure even before that he had a performance where he just made the shit way harder than it needed to be because he was trying
hmm
to fight dude instead of boxing. So I mean, Top Rank probably just trying to wash their hands of dude. They probably just don't see the future in him.
hmm Um, shit. Yeah, who knows, bro? I mean, that's a rough fight. That's all I got to say about it. Then we got Bruce Carrington versus Jason Sanchez. Jason Sanchez, another uh journeyman slash opponent type dude. Lost to Christopher Diaz, Adam Lopez, Zelfa Barrett, Oscar Valdez. So that should be cool little not exactly a step up, but what I mean, sharpen your skills more and more type fight. He should win it. I'm sure y'all don't have no thoughts on that. All right, then we
So
got. Go ahead.
I was gonna say who that opponent that he's fighting. I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, you wouldn't be.
This all these cards. Like I should have really just did some research on these fighters because I don't know who these opponents are this week. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. So then we got Richard Torres Jr. versus Curtis Harper. I don't know who Curtis Harper is. I could look him up real quick.
I've heard of the name.
I heard of him.
Curtis. God damn, fast
Just
typing that. angry typing motherfucker.
Okay, he fought Dalarov. He fought
Oh my
Dalarov.
God. Never mind. Never mind. He's an
yeah.
opponent.
Ah, damn.
He's 14-10.
14-10. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
And his last three fights ended in two of them. He got knocked out. One of them, he got UD'd.
Oh,
And
that's why I know. He's the dude that walked out the ring.
yeah.
oh, this that
That's what it
guy.
was. That's what I knew it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Yeah, an opponent.
Uh,
Yeah, I knew his face.
Oxford picture is
My
crazy.
man's famous for walking out the ring before a fight.
they just trying to give him some rounds. That's all they doing for Torres.
Yeah, they. So
I
that's
want.
one fighter I wish they had moved just somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like up the opponent ladder. Just I mean, because bro, all this fights been like what, first round
Shit,
knockout?
it ain't working. Body shot. He's only gone like to the third round max.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Then we got Xander Zayas versus Jorge Fortia. Um,
Sander. That's gonna be exciting. I hope so.
Jorge's 24-3, one draw, only nine knockouts, not a whole lot of pop. He's 33 years old. Let me see. Notable wins, losses. Let me see. He beat Ismael Flores, who was 10-0. lost, got knocked out by Anthony Fowler. Oh, got UD by Bakram. Yeah. Again, still doing step up fights for Xander. Kind of bringing him along slowly as well. I think it's almost time. You know what I mean? Put him against somebody rare, at least like a fringe contender.
What was the
But
guy's name that just lost to Tim Tszyu? I forgot his name.
Brian Mendoza.
You think that would be a good fight, or
oh
is he
hell, nah, he ain't
not
ready for
ready?
that.
He ain't
Nah,
ready
nah,
for
nah,
him.
nah,
That's what I was
nah,
gonna say. He
nah.
probably
We
not ready for
going.
him.
Yeah, it's too far towards the top.
Uh huh. I want to see him get in there with somebody real though. You know what I mean?
Now, don't get me wrong. Hey, they think he's ready. Throw his ass in there, but clearly they don't because
Mm-hmm.
he's fighting. 24-3 Jorge Fortia.
Right.
But but nah, Mendoza. Yeah, that'd be a little too much right now. I believe.
For now, I got you.
All right, who else we got? That's no. Then we got Robisi versus Espinoza. We talked about this shit a little bit on Patreon. Um, recently did a little live film study on Robisi and decided his game is very simple. I mean, he's really good at it, but his game is very simple, man. You take away that level change and shit, he don't got too much more. But how do you take away that level change? Espinoza's like what 6'1", right?
I don't know who
Hello.
this.
Give me a
My
second.
bad. Yeah, we're trying to look it up as you're saying
Yeah,
this.
Espinoza's a tall ass 126 pounder.
Oh damn, yeah,
It
he
was
is.
listed at 6'1". Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
so
shit.
Damn.
I mean, shit.
126.
If you watch the matter of fact, I should have pulled up the pictures from the weigh-in, but nah, he's obviously very tall. If he knew how to use that, which he does know how to use his distance, right? Only thing I don't like about him is he'll stay on the line just to land one of them counter hooks or a counter jab. So stay on the line of a backhand to counter with a hook or a jab. And if you stay on the line with a backhand against Robisi, you might end up on the floor.
Word.
But other than that, he could be a solid opponent. Now, if they do something different, and you know what I'm saying, when Robisi starts throwing them backhands off them level changes, then he might have a little shot, maybe. But if not, he get knocked out. That's my opinion on it. Nobody else know about him.
Nah,
No.
not familiar. So you're saying since he's tall, just the distance would help neutralize the
Of
level change?
course,
Yeah.
yeah, of course. I mean, as long as he doesn't give up distance and punch down, or stay on the line when Robisi finally does attack. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Just to land a counter punch like I've seen him do. Um, he'll be all right. But if he still does that shit, he's getting clipped. He's
You know,
getting clipped. And
I
watch
saw
out.
this.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I actually remember this guy. I don't remember who he fought though. I remember this 6'1" featherweight. Now that I'm looking at him, I saw him fight before. I can't remember who though.
Mm.
Oh, my bad.
But yeah, I was about to say. Oh
So,
shit, fuck it. Now I can't remember what I was about to say. I was about to say something about Espinoza. Fuck it, I can't remember. All right, let's move on. I don't really care to talk about Ebony Bridges versus Yoshida. I mean, y'all know something about it.
no, I don't really pay attention to
nah.
women's boxing much. So I saw
I
Benny Bridge
mean,
fight like once before, and she was pretty decent.
I could rock with women's boxing at the very top of the
Hmm.
skill level, not the top, not the belts, the skill level. But
Nah,
Ebony Bridges ain't there.
Bridges is she looked like just a swarmer to me. Not
Yeah,
very interested. Rock 'em, sock 'em.
yeah, she ain't there in my opinion. Andy Cruz. We
It's his
got
third fight or second fight.
Second thought.
second.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So what the fuck? All right, Andy Cruz versus what? Strafflin, 26-5.
Is that what they found?
Yeah, he's 26-5, one draw, 19
Wow.
knockouts. Um, I'm not familiar with. So he got stopped by Zaur
Abdulayev.
Abdullayev. Who, you
Okay.
familiar?
Abdulayev, the dude that
He fought Devin Haney
yeah,
and Linares, didn't he?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, he got stopped by Buddy. He
damn.
got all right. Um, Maxie Hughes took a UD to Maxie Hughes, which
He's
ain't
good.
oh damn, and lost every fucking round, which is not a good sign because obviously Maxie Hughes is a boxer, is more of a pure boxer than anything else, and Andy Cruz could definitely play that role.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, it looks like a pretty. It looks like it's going to be a win for Andy Cruz. I mean,
Yeah.
he could get clipped just doing some old, second fight pro type shit, but I doubt it. He looked pretty good his first fight.
Yeah.
Pretty defensively sound.
26
Sat
and 5 though.
even sat down on some punches and shit. But I mean, 26-5, but you can't take away the 19 knockouts regardless of who they were against. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot of fighters that are much better that you know what I'm saying fought the same type of people coming up and don't got all them knockouts. You know what I mean? So
This would be real
uh,
impressive if Andy Cruz could deal with this guy. That's 31 pro fights. This dude's a veteran.
well, his first shit, Burgos had more than that, didn't he?
Did he?
Burgos got what,
Like 40 something.
47?
Damn. Man, they're
Yeah.
not playing with Andy Cruz. They're moving him tough.
Yeah, but Burgos got a string of losses though.
I hear you.
And Burgos, right, if you remember the fight?
I do.
Yeah, that shit, he didn't put up much of an effort.
Nah, Cruz was outboxing him easy.
He was touring with dude.
Yeah, I just remember everybody complaining about Andy Cruz's punching power.
Out of bro, these lists, bro. Out of curiosity, what are the top skilled women's boxers in your opinion? I hate listing people, but I would say, Cameron and Taylor and Serrano. Obviously, Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall. Um, I'm sure I'm missing some folks.
Baumgartner.
Baumgartner. I would say Mayer is. Mm, uh, Mayer probably belongs in there as well. Even though it's just one thing she does that I really don't like, that sluggish ass that jab with that sluggish ass front foot step. It looks really it looks really like novice heavyweightish. But other than that, she's got some skills. Um, I it's some other ones that I can't remember their names from, but
Ferreira.
I mean, it's really like what?
is that her name? Remember that shit that
Yeah.
one? Yeah,
Beatrice
nah, she
Ferreira.
was she was very highly skilled.
Yeah.
What's her name? Ferreira. What's her first name?
Beatrice Ferreira.
Say it again.
Beatrice Ferreira.
Yeah. Shawty was nice.
You guys remember Fundora's sister?
Oh, what's my girl name?
Gabrielle.
That was on Golden Boy. Now it's on Top Rank.
Oh, Sinisa Estrada.
Yeah, Sinisa Estrada too. But anywho, what was he talking about?
I don't even remember.
Staffron or Andy Cruz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be a win for Andy Cruz. I mean, but again, he's still gotta protect his neck. He gotta show us he can sit down on some more punches and do it without getting clipped. But then we got Liam Perro versus Montana Love. Should be an interesting fight.
Yeah, I'm not really I think I saw Liam Paro fight before. He fought some undefeated dude and upset him in Australia, I think, right? Or I could be tweaking.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds correct because he is Australian. But let me see.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he upset first round knockout over Brock Jarvis back in
Oh, never mind.
like
Brock
last.
Jarvis ain't shit, bro.
Oh.
Bro, I remember the first time I saw him fight, fam. He should have lost that fight. Um, I can't remember. It was out. It was the outdoor arena. That's all I remember, fam. I was trying to hype dude up so much. I forgot what happened though. It's like Buddy. He was getting his ass whooped, and then Buddy gassed, and then I think it was a early stoppage by the ref. Some shit like that, fam. I can't quite remember what it was, but nah, Brock Jarvis ain't nothing.
Well, so yeah, I mean, obviously the one round of that was barely enough for me to have any idea of really who Liam Paro is as a fighter. I would assume that you and Body Shot would know more about dude.
Nope.
Well, he
Uh,
was about to he was about to be a professional opponent, but yeah, they obviously had better opportunities. But anyway, Montana Love. The last fight was the DQ, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not super familiar with Paro. I mean, I know I'm definitely familiar with Montana Love. Uh, slick fighter, likes to move, likes to counter. I think Pyro is the same though. I wish we had. I wish I could play some goddamn film, but of course YouTube don't let us do that. But no, so no major opinions on it though.
Nah.
Nah.
Y'all suck as a panel. Let me just tell y'all now. I
Hey
mean,
man,
god damn,
we don't know these people, man.
shit.
Want me to make some shit up?
Nah, I want you to go to the chat. Want somebody that know these motherfuckers to come up. Yeah. Nah, yeah, I agree. Spark was about to KO Montana. He ain't know what to do with pressure. But I don't. I mean, if I remember correctly, that's not the type of fighter Pero is. So we're gonna see, man. I think it's gonna be two boxer punchers or one slick, one more traditional, but still slick. Bruh, JCon, this is probably terrible idea. But what's up, JCon? Yeah, something wrong with your mic, bro. All right.
What's wrong with Jason?
I don't know, something wrong with his mic.
No, I'm saying why you keep saying this will be a bad idea.
Because he's a child.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All right, bro. I don't got time, JC. All right. It's all good. You could just be in the chat. Anywho, I'm trying to burn time and wait for the creator of the film study.
You're still waiting on punk ass Joey? God
Around,
damn it.
around.
Coach Joey Punk.
Where you at, Joey? Coach Joey? We
Fucking
need you know
boring.
Anywho,
we know you
let's
know
check
all
on
these
what the chat's
fighters.
talking about. It burns some time. Montana clown. Okay. Pero has a nasty hook. Mean three. Been knocked down 3 times his last 4 fights. Spark had a mean streak. Pero don't have that energy. Upset alert. Would it really be an upset?
For Montana Love? Ain't no
Yeah,
upset.
I don't know if it'll be an upset for Love.
Montana Love is going through mental health.
What
Let me
the hell?
see. Let me look up the odds real quick. Yeah, I'll be if he's favored, I bet it's not by a lot. Bro, Jason, you could be in the chat, bro. Stop. Stop doing it. Check this shit real quick. Love is the underdog. Yeah. Right. So what type of upset we talking about? Hey, y'all think Love gonna win?
Again, I don't know his opponent, unfortunately, but I wouldn't put it past the guy who, you know, ain't right all the way up there.
Yeah, Love's the underdog. Had to take him. I mean, why? What do you think? What do you think his advantages are in the fight?
I think he just bets on underdogs, Jim.
Oh, well,
Gambler.
Love was in conversation to get a tank fight, bro. That's ridiculous.
Sounds like somebody Tank would fight.
Damn. Hitchens would have claimed, yeah, Hitchens would have beat Love, in my opinion, but he didn't. So Love pulled out of that though, right? Had an injury.
I think I
Love,
heard something like that.
Love might have more power than payroll. Maybe. Well, skills pay the bills though. Payroll is a gun. Okay, interesting. Who was Andy Cruz fighting? What's his name? Andy Cruz is fighting Giovanni Straffon. He got beat up by Tank in sparring. Who?
Something my man Tenno Love.
Y'all always talking about sparring, bro.
Oh, spar stories.
I don't. I just think he's a better fighter, or he fought better competition and is a little bit more. Okay, I hear you. Ten of Love is highly overrated. Pero wins based on superior size, power, and athleticism alone.
Come on now.
You hear about T.O. versus Matias negotiations. Yeah, we was talking about it on Patreon. I mean, talk is cheap.
Has Montana Love ever fought a southpaw? Is the question.
Talk is cheap, but I love to see the fight. Both of them niggas suck, to be honest. Interesting. Does James think Prograis has a chance? Bro, every fighter has a chance. The winner of Love versus Payroll fights the winner of Haney Prograis. I doubt it. I doubt either Haney or Prograis would accept that fight. Both of them looking for big fights. And neither Love or Payroll would garner any interest from the public. So
Question: Has Montana Love ever fought a southpaw?
I don't know. You got to look it up.
Sure.
Who finna win Rolly versus Ryan? I don't know. That's an interesting fight, actually. I mean, most would say Ryan by knockout, but Ryan clearly makes some mistakes of his own that are terrible that could get him knocked out. And Rolly is, he is an athletic fighter that hits hard.
Yes.
He has.
Yes.
How long ago?
Uh, 2017.
Yeah. I mean, I know he gets a lot of sparring in with southpaws. I mean, I've heard a lot about that, but yeah, it ain't the same as under the lights.
So we really don't know what's gonna happen in this fight.
What in Love Peril?
Yeah, we don't
We
have
gonna
enough
see, man.
information.
We gonna see. Definitely not interested enough to do a film study.
Yeah.
Gems, love your fight breakdowns and analysis. Boxing Wave sent me to you. He gives you props. Yeah, that's my guy. A couple content creators on YouTube I actually rock with, outside of YouTube. So he's one of them. If Regis gets KO'd from Haney, you think he'd retire from boxing? Serious question though. I don't. Why would he? I mean, he's getting what is he? 33, some shit like that.
35.
Oh, he's 35. Wow. I mean, if he was thinking about retiring, perhaps. But KO'd by Haney. I mean, why? So why is that even? So Haney, he didn't KO Loma, he didn't KO Cambosos twice. He didn't KO Linares, he didn't KO Jojo Diaz. Why would it be Haney by KO? Is it because he's at 140 now? I mean, normally that works against fighters, not for him.
I mean, Haney's never been a puncher to begin with, so I don't know if that's gonna actually do nothing.
Right,
He,
and
he'll have he'll have some more
but
physical strength, but I don't know. He's not gonna punch harder until he learns how to punch.
yeah. I think it's more so of a. I'm not even gonna say an issue with technical form. I think it's just a choice. I think he
For
likes to be
real.
quick, but you know what I'm saying. He likes to be quick rather than powerful. Quick and defensively responsible. G Funky, my guy, what's good with you, bro? Boxing Gems Film Study, how's it going, bro? I'm chilling, fam. Chilling. Rolly versus Ryan gonna be the best boxing you ever seen. Facts. Totally looking forward to it.
That might as well be a YouTube influencer boxing event.
Prograis gonna pull it off. Cool. 35 for real. Want to be a pro boxer, and I was wondering how I can get better at not moving back in a straight line and get better at pivoting like Tank, Bud, and Shakur. Um,
Be a
get better
southpaw.
at not moving back in a straight line is just drills, family. So if you want to be a pro boxer, do you fight amateurs? I mean, do you do footwork drills? I mean, literally, you could just never back out in a straight line drilling. You can, reverse step, C step afterwards, reverse step, L step, reverse step. You know what I mean? Like it's just reverse step, triangle step, get into your shuffle, reverse step, pivot, straight pivot, check pivot. I mean, just never drill it, and eventually you'll never do it. That's not. I mean, that's not something people normally drill. Those are just bad gym habits. You know what I mean? So it's just shit that's allowed that you're allowed to do in sparring, and nobody's checking you on it. You know what I mean? Or allowed to do, say in I mean, normally not in shadow boxing, but it's just bad gym habits, bro. Just make sure you never do it, and that's it. It's like all you got to do is not do it. It takes effort to back out in a straight line. So when we say back out in a straight line, we just mean two defensive steps backwards. So like two reverse shuffles or reverse shuffle and some of these fighters like to cross their feet after that, just back out in a straight line. Sometimes you can get away with two straight up full back steps because you would still be set, but most of the time that's not quick enough to get out the way of what you're stepping back for. Uh, G Funky got some love. Why should we pay for cards like these if there's a threat of it being a boring fight? Serious question. So you're telling me that you only want to pay for action fighters, huh? Like the only time we get a guaranteed all action fight is when it's two like what come forward pressure fighters about to just meet in the middle of the ring and bang it out. Like, bro, why is that? I mean, if that's what you like, that's what you like, man. Nobody's forcing you to pull out your wallet. You like what you like, but you're saying we. That's just you. Who is Haney KO? It's been a minute.
Nobody
Black
was a
Light,
champion.
right? Black Light was good.
Yeah, what's good, Black Light? Long time no see.
Haney by KO by headbutt.
Black Light's still on his bullshit.
Think Devin could take the punches? I mean, no.
We will see.
No, I don't. No, I don't think so, bro. I don't think he's gonna take just flush backhands and no shit like that.
Who's taking a flush backhand from
Nope.
Rize?
Right. 140 pound is not taking flush backhands from Prograis.
He made dudes do backflips with his punches with that left hand. I done seen him have like four people. He hit him with that left hand. They do a whole backflip.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That's a question about a fighter's mental, where he's at mentally. I wouldn't know. Ask your coach. No, it's fine that he asked the question. It's just, I mean, that question about not stepping back in a straight line, shit is literally don't. It takes effort to do that. Don't do it.
I think he was trying to ask you more options on what he could do instead of moving straight backwards.
Well, I gave a lot of them.
You did give a lot, but it's one thing not to try to do something, and it's another thing to not know what else you can do.
Call the Ryan and Rolly fight the battle of the spectrum. Goddamn, it's vicious. Anyway, anything in particular y'all wanted to talk about while we wait on this motherfucker?
We're still. I mean, I hope. I'm pretty sure Coach Joey knows about all these fighters. That he'll shed some light on this. I don't really know what else to say. Man. This.
Nah, about anything, fam. It don't matter.
Oh, okay. Um, shit. I think I wanted to talk about something earlier, but I forgot. If I remember it, I'll bring it up.
All right.
Anything come to mind, Jacob?
Not really. I thought of something, but then I lost it.
So we off. Yep.
Killer K in the building was good.
Oh, I mean,
That's I mean, Jandra, there's literally examples to make that not true. Not everybody had an amateur career.
You can't just be a pro boxer with no. Well, this dude's a two-time fucking world champion with little to no amateur experience, and it's pretty good, man.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, it's literal examples. Now, ask me to come up with the names. I don't fucking remember.
There's gold
But
medalists that couldn't be world champions.
facts. But yeah. Anyway,
Did you hear Tim's take on this fight? His prediction?
No.
nah. What he say?
I saw a video. He said he thinks Regis. I don't remember if he said by knockout but he said he's gonna win because he said Regis has the better corner, which I agree with him. He said pretty much everybody's misjudging him based on his last fight, and he's always thought Regis could beat Haney, and he's not going to change his thought just because of the Zorilla fight, because Zorilla is actually a big puncher, and he actually has knocked out some pretty tough guys. So if he couldn't knock out Regis, it's going to be really hard for Haney to knock him out. First fight at 140, and Regis has the better corner instead of Dad. He figured me out. That was what Tim Bradley said. What do you guys think of that?
I mean, that's his opinion. And plus, he actually knows the coach, so
Oh, I didn't know that.
might have been in his ear with some words of wisdom.
Hmm.
And of course, right, you already know. Anyway, just
Yep.
rewatch Haney versus JoJo. If Regis can repeatedly get the outside foot position, this could end very badly. Haney doesn't tighten up his guard, according to a southpaw opponent. Yeah, I got film studies about it. I guess we could do that. That's an idea. Let's
Yeah, I was trying
go.
to hold off on any on the Haney talk until Florida man got here.
Yeah, nah, we about to do it without him.
Yeah, he taking
Alligator
Yeah.
running out of steam. You got to find a pit bull or something in somebody's yard, feed him.
you and them Florida man jokes, man.
All right, here we go.
Can you
Before I
take
get
that
into this,
comment up? There you go.
say that Devin Haney definitely won this fight with JoJo Diaz. This is just a response to a technical question I got in the comment section. Shout out to Headshot for the question that sparked this video. In the pre-fight breakdown, I mentioned that Haney had never fought a southpaw before in his pro career, so he's never had a pro open stance fight.
He fought
I
one.
also mentioned that JoJo's experience in open stance fights and Haney's lack of experience could play a role, and this is how it showed. Against either stance fighter, Haney has a tendency to keep his backhand at the neck and upper chest, as high-level fighters with good reflexes and good distance control often do. Against orthodox fighters, Haney parries or catches the jab with the backhand and raises it to catch lead hand hooks. However, in the open stance against southpaws, Haney tries to do the exact same thing for backhand crosses, hooks, and overhands, which is a lot more dangerous as it's the opponent's more powerful hand coming with momentum from a further distance. A backhand punch can easily move the reactionary raised back glove or arm and smash through to the target. In a closed stance, if you think your opponent is throwing a jab, so you reach to catch or parry, and instead he throws a lead hand hook, or if you suddenly raise the glove to catch a lead hook and miss, it may be an effective punch that could potentially hurt. But in the open stance, if you guess wrong on a backhand punch because you're using the same defensive motions to block, you could be in a world of trouble depending on the power of your opponent's backhand. That was Haney's open stance weakness that showed in this fight. I think it was good that he got this open stance experience under his belt before he faces southpaws with more formidable power in their backhand. He should be able to learn from the fight and correct his mistakes.
Which he actually did. Plus, they watch Boxing Gems. But let's get it.
Did they? How do you know?
How do I know?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I ain't send you that shit. Anyway,
Did you?
Um,
I forgot.
And what are you, the feds body shot?
yeah.
Maybe. I'm like low key
Maybe.
giving out.
Take a hit, my guy.
All right. It's alternative strategies, which he did use versus Loma.
Mm.
shit, I'd never recommend taking the impact of a backhand in an open stance. It's baiting the backhand, slipping, countering.
Beautiful bolo. I love that 6.
That boy Morel, nice.
It goes upstairs with it.
You know what? I probably just got this stream demonetized.
Fuck.
It's that quick, right? Anyway, but you got to see me proving a point.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't all that single shield in his Loma fight.
Nah. He ended up doing the rest of that shit shown in the video. It was mainly just that the duck towards his back leg. He did a pretty good job. When Loma threw the double backhand, obviously he got in a little bit of trouble, but you know what I mean, that second backhand isn't super powerful.
Yeah, but happy feet though.
What?
I said happy feet though. He need to work on those happy feet, man. He needs to hit up boxing gyms, and have them tell him what he's doing wrong, But
bro, I can't fix that, bro. That's gym shit.
Shit. Well, if I was a fighter and I knew of people who made film studies and shit and they're exploiting people's weaknesses, I would hit them up and say, hey, can you tell me what my weaknesses are? If you were coaching against me, how would you do it? That's what I would want to figure out.
No, I think that's what I was trying to say. They did it already. They saw that video.
Man, they need to hit you up. Fuck watching the video.
I got his number.
This dude, Boxing Gyms, got everybody's number, but ain't coaching nobody. What's happening, man? What's wrong?
Oh, I don't never plan on coaching.
You should. I mean, with all the with how much you can catch these weaknesses, like I don't know, man.
Right.
I wouldn't.
So I definitely do that all day. I'm gonna send you a film study video with opponent analysis. I'm gonna break down your opponent to pieces, and then I'm gonna give you a good fight strategy, and you're gonna pay me for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel
I'm
comfortable.
not coming to the gym and holding pads.
No, that's what I mean. It's not coming to the gym or holding pads. Just you breaking down the film and just telling somebody, hey.
Well, I already do that.
Yeah, but for at the height. Well, I mean, I don't know if you can't say nothing, but I mean, if you got either like if I'm Devin Haney and I know you're giving advice to Regis, right? If they did hit you up, I don't feel comfortable. I'm like, they got this film study expert like giving them my weaknesses. Oh, fuck that.
Well, I think I told y'all that Tim Bradley gave Team Prograis my number.
Right, but you said it didn't hit you up.
Yeah, and Bill Haney just asked Coach Malachi to give me his number. So
yeah, okay. So Bill Haney need to start using your services then.
it was recent. It was super recent. It was within the week.
If I see Bill Haney at the fight, if I can, because he's a cool guy, he'll probably let me take a picture. I'll be like, you need to hit up Boxing Gyms, man.
For real. He got my number. I sent him a text. He got my number.
I'm gonna try to get a picture with Bill. I'm gonna tell him you need to hit up Boxing Gyms, man.
Yeah, remind his ass.
Yep.
Man, but yeah, Bradley actually picked Regis for the upset, so the dream is dead. What?
I guess Tim Bradley's God, right?
Man, I guess yeah. What he picks is it. Do you think Freddie Roach will have an impact on Haney? So for this fight, I wouldn't want Freddie Roach in my corner, man.
Mm.
It's no way that if I'm Devin Haney that my strategy would be sitting in the 50-50 and you know what I'm saying and trying to
Hang out.
trade with Regis Prograis. And that's you know what I mean? So Freddie Roach should definitely teach you how to do that better. But when has Freddie Roach ever been known for defense? I mean, not never.
I
Freddie
forgot.
Roach been known for offense and attacking. Devin Haney being Devin Haney will work for him in this fight. You know what? We just about to break down this film study, bro.
Fucking Joey ain't go. He shit. He's like, fuck
God
this.
damn it, Joey.
Oh well. It'd be just like you last week, Jake.
I fell asleep.
What's up with these dudes
You
not
was there,
showing up?
right? You was there for the film study breakdown, but you wasn't there for the fight itself.
Bruh, nah, it was like I was like, yo, let me take this quick ass little nap before the fight start. You know what I'm saying? I woke up. It was like 1 o'clock. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I got you. All right, let's get it, man.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you know what? Uh, go over some comments. I'll be right back.
All right.
Haney want Thurman, not Boots. What up, everyone? I'm picking Regis
Some
too.
all that 147 talk some
But
bullshit.
wait, he said, I just realized what I did. Haney's nickname is the Dream. I'm at the Dream of Regis slumping Haney. Damn, these dudes, man, coming out the woodworks with the Regis knockouts, man. It's like I get it. It's that last minute that last minute shit, right? Where people just start naming the most like outlandish shit. Well, I mean, I guess it's not. But you know, everybody's been saying that they got Haney by decision. So at the last minute, now everybody, all the Regis by knockouts is gonna come out at the last second. You know,
I mean, that's how. I mean, that's probably the only way you win.
probably after
I
what I
just,
saw in the last fight. Yeah.
I
Go
just
ahead.
can't see that shit not being Jab Fest 2023.
Right. It is, but in an open stance though, a jab fest, like shit.
I mean, it's in the film study, so
Yeah.
I want to get into it now. But some shit that Regis doesn't do, rather, that'll make it probably end up being Jab Fest 2023.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's saying Bradley's pick is a curse. I get what you mean. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, that's pretty funny. That because now Bradley has been so accurate with his picks. Like it's like people think like it's not a curse. It's called film don't lie. When he said that Crawford was gonna knock Spence the fuck out, it's because he knows film study and people thought, oh, you just biased. You love Terrence Crawford. You don't like people like all that. Nah, man. The dude just knows. The dude is an expert, man. It ain't
Yeah.
no curse. So I guess we're gonna call it the boxing gems curse because everything this motherfucker says happens. Jacob was right in his last fight. It's the Jacob curse.
Damn.
Oh man, you got to know what you're watching, I guess, right? That's what we're all here for.
Oh yeah, Joey sent me a message. He ain't gonna make it.
Damn.
Hmm.
Swamp probably flooded.
I actually, shit, he said he got into a car accident,
Oh shit.
but he good.
Oh,
But anyway, let's get it.
Fight fam, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification. Class in session.
After conquering 130.
Look, you know the drill. If y'all got something to say about it, just say pause or pause it. And if I got something to say, I'll pause.
Fight fam, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification. Class in session.
After conquering 135, Devin Haney now has his sights set on dethroning the best at light welterweight. The The first opponent in his path is WBC champion Regis Prograis. Will Haney join Teal and replace the old dogs at 140? Or will Regis stop the young bull in his tracks and retain his title? Let's get into it. Prograis is at his best as a back foot counterpuncher. However, if his opponent isn't willing to press the action, he will try to come forward. Unfortunately, Prograis is far less effective when trying to apply pressure behind his jab. Prograis often telegraphs a jab by shuffling his feet before throwing it. When he's not reaching with the jab, he's throwing it from mid-range. In his last fight, his opponent Zoria quickly noticed these flaws and started to take advantage of this by countering with his own jab or lead cross. Fortunately, Prograis makes up for throwing that mid-range jab with great reflexes and athleticism. Rougarou's upper torso movement has been the staple of his game for many years. Even still, due to Prograis utilizing his reflexes for most of his defense, that depends mostly on timing, which can be off. Although he typically fights from a low guard, like Loma, Prograis uses many pre-slips before initiating his attack.
At this point, I wouldn't even call them pre-slips. I would just say Prograis sets a rhythm by moving head slots back and forth. But I think that's the issue. Well, we're about to bring it up in the film study, but that's the issue. I mean, anytime you set a rhythm, you're setting you're repeating a pattern, and obviously timing is pattern recognition.
Hmm.
Devin Haney does have really good timing, especially with his backhand. So I think that was more of the point.
When he does this, Prograis' repetitive head movement is susceptible to being timed with lead crosses.
Hmm.
The punch Haney is most effective at landing when fighting southpaws.
Want to say it also clearly makes it obvious where your weight's distributed at. So, over his lead leg, obviously his weight's on his front foot. Over his back leg, his weight's on his back foot. It's also something that you could time and attack accordingly, but I ain't gonna give away all that. They gotta pay me.
Hmm.
I think the point was just showing the backhand.
Prograis occasionally uses an inactive high guard which may put him in bad positions. There are plenty of holes around the high guard that are channeled before. Haney is very good when it comes to controlling and manipulating high guards. In his last fight, Prograis
Look, so if if Prograis just allows Haney to control his lead hand like that, he's never gonna be able to close distance effectively, unless he just sails completely out,
But what?
which could obviously be dangerous. You know, and Haney, Haney could definitely move around the ring. check hooks, counter cross, like just countering step ins with the cross, all types of shit. So, but yeah, not participating in that fencing battle, which Regis doesn't normally do, pretty much ever, is probably the biggest factor of why Haney's just gonna outbox him. It'll be very hard to close distance on somebody probing your guard constantly, and he'll keep him up in that high guard. So that's part of the reason you throw probes, you keep his shields up. There's no way he's changing head slots back and forth, and I got a jab right in his face. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now he's gonna want to put that shield up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
puts the shield up. I can take advantage of the shield like I know how to do. You know what I mean? So and I can control distance like that by using that shield, them stiff arms, and my feet. So bro, it'll be super tough. It'd be super tough if Regis hasn't done anything about that.
That'll be his poison if he throws up
Jab
that
fest
high guard constantly.
2023.
You said what?
I
Jacob, I heard you. What Jacob? What'd you say?
Huh? No, I was saying Jab Fest 2023.
Oh yeah.
uh-huh.
Yeah, not even. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be Jab Fest. It's gonna be Probe Fest. It's just, yeah, he's just gonna get. I mean, he's not gonna be able to get Haney's rhythm. He's not gonna be able to do shit if he doesn't do something about that lead hand.
Mm-hmm.
But let's keep going.
Did a terrible job of cutting off the ring against his opponent for a myriad of reasons. For starters, he was never able to confine Zodia into a corner or on the ropes. More often than not, Prograis moved linearly towards his op when applying pressure and only began to move laterally only after his opponent started circling away. Prograis was very bladed when trying to cut off the ring. As a result, he never properly widened his stance or stepped laterally in order to cut off Zodia's escape routes. Prograis also shuffles his feet or moves back foot first very often when trying to cut off the ring.
Oh man.
Moving your back foot in order to go forward isn't fundamentally taught. At the championship level, high-level fighters often break fundamentals in order to set traps or close distance with a loaded back foot without their ops being aware. Although, the constant use of moving back foot first has you reset your front foot toward your op, leaving you off balance while being in range. This makes moving laterally and cutting off the ring far more difficult.
Yeah, you could just stand up and do that for yourself. The last part coach was talking about. You step back foot first and gather your feet, and your opponent moves to the side or moves left or right. Now you got to step squared to cut off the ring. So you're going to be completely squared for that one step, and then you're probably going to have to gather your feet again to get back in the stance. So it's just all fucked up. Plus, so basically, the safest thing is to keep going in that linear line, which obviously isn't cutting off the ring. You can't walk straight towards your opponent and say you're cutting off the ring. Oh, and Jacob, that's why I fast forward the shit in the video.
Yeah, that would look really
Yeah,
bad.
that's
I
a
was
tough
gonna
fight
say,
to watch, man.
yeah,
Prograis Zaria.
that clip looked really bad.
Prograis is a solid inside fighter that is able to shorten his shots and has good punch selection to complement his devastating knockout power. In spite of that, he doesn't possess the physical controls that would help him excel when fighting in the pocket. Controlling an opponent's guard is the safest way to transfer from offense to defense and vice versa. He typically only uses blocks from the high guard combined with his upper torso movement in order to find openings. Furthermore, he isn't very physical in the clinch and allows his ops to wrap pretty easily, a big disadvantage against a fighter like Devin Haney.
Bruh. I mean, this is what makes it super difficult, man. I mean, so first he has to close distance, cutting off the ring.
Devin isn't as defensively sound when it comes to fighting.
First he has to close distance, cutting off the ring. Then he has to watch out how far he steps in because Devin Haney will just clinch you. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's just a tough ass balance, bro. Especially without that lead hand. You know what I'm saying? Especially getting that lead hand controlled. Like that shit is it's kind of it's kind of a nightmare for Prograis if he has to change some things up.
in the open stance. When defending an opponent's backhand, Haney often uses a single shield in order to catch a backhand cross, hook, or overhand. At the elite level, it isn't recommended to constantly catch and block your opponent's power hand.
It's what we just watched.
Although, in his last fight against Loma, Haney didn't really use a single shield in order to defend against Loma's onslaught. He elected to either slip or duck and smother in a high guard. However, Loma mostly throws straight punches, unlike Prograis and Jojo Diaz. When fighting in the pocket, Haney doesn't have the physical controls needed to manage the spacing between
Real quick.
Prograis and Jojo guard, then against Loma's onslaught. He elected to either slip or duck and smother in a high guard.
All right. So clearly, if he keeps ducking to the same spot, like, all right, so this is one of the methods that he could have chose to use, which he did, you know what I mean, instead of just using that damn shell and blocking with that single shield. So he chose to use this method, but he used it a lot. He used it a lot. That was his main way of taking care of a backhand or defending a backhand. So clearly, if Team Prograis does film study, they're gonna know he's gonna duck to this position so they could change the trajectory on the backhand and aim for this shit. And Devin is ducked completely over his center line, below his waist, right there. I'm not gonna call it cheating, but anyway,
At least he's not turning his back.
right.
I
Look,
had to go there.
So they could find a way to hit Devin in the top of his fucking head right now. That's basically what I'm saying. And that shit hurt too. But and it'll count as a scoring blow.
Ain't Devin low key in a T right there, or like a 7?
It's a 7, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a 7, but duck like that, it doesn't what
yeah,
matters, you know what I'm saying?
got you.
However, at the position of the punches being, this puts him worth between when fighting Jojo Diaz. When fighting in the pocket, Haney doesn't have the physical controls needed to manage the spacing between him and his opponent, dictate the pace or selection of the punches being exchanged, and where the exchanges take place. When fighting in equal positioning, this puts him in a lot of 50-50 exchanges where he typically shells up. At this range, Haney can potentially get seriously hurt if Regis closes the distance and lands his backhand. When Devin is in a bad position on the inside, he immediately clinches and ends inside exchanges.
I want y'all to look at something.
Distance and lands his at this
The
puts
difference
him
is
in a lot of exchanges opponent pocket. Haney doesn't have the physical
the difference between Prograis and Lomachenko is how fluid Lomachenko is with that backhand or with that lead hand and his feints and his, you know what I'm saying? He goes high, he goes low, you know what I'm saying? He'll feint it, he'll probe it, then he'll go in the high guard. Like, bro, it's much harder. It'll be much harder for Devin to control that hand than a Prograis hand if he's just got it stationary in the high guard, or if he's successful at just probing to put the high guard up and keeping it there. So, I mean, but that's the difference, man. Watch Loma's lead hand. He was up, down, attack. Ain't no controlling. Devin's trying. You see him poking that lead hand out, trying to
Yep. He's
find
probing
where
he's
Loma's
feinting.
hand is.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Loma's constantly moving that lead hand.
And he breaks angles, something that Regis doesn't do.
That's what I'm saying. So just with a little bit of film study, man, Team Prograis might be all right. If they put shit like this in this game. Because this is not hard. It's not something that'll take months and months and months to train. All it is just moving your lead hand a little more.
That footwork though, he doesn't have that footwork to cut the ring off.
And, I think he's on to a different point. Oh, still got it on 50.
And on the inside, he immediately clinches and ends inside exchanges.
And he did take more risks not clinching against Loma. But sometimes, obviously, he tied up. And sometimes he got touched up.
It seems like Devin gets lost on the inside.
Yeah, Haney's definitely not going to want to do what he tried to do versus Loma and try to fight on the inside, man. The smartest thing he could do is clinch. His inside game just not there yet.
Usually, I'd say Devin Haney's jab hasn't been nearly as effective in the open stance as it is against right-handers. Typically, I'd be right. However, Prograis hardly ever fences with the lead hand and usually keeps it at his waist. As a result, Haney will more than likely have more success landing the jab against Prograis than he did in his previous outings against southpaws like Loma and Diaz.
Right. So that's even worse. So with the low guards, you definitely got to have the footwork to match. There's no way you just using head movement to slip every Devin Haney jab, and that's what Prograis likes to do. But again, even worse, which would make him, make it very difficult to close distance, is Haney probing that low guard into a high guard, and then you know what I'm saying, having Regis try to close distance like that.
Haney uses educated footwork along with a good lead hand in order to control distance. If need be, Haney is very comfortable fighting on the back foot and making it very difficult for Prograis to effectively close distance without running into a cross or check hook on the way in.
He's showing how effective it is to use that fencing hand to control something, even against Loma, who's changing his head or his hand guard position time and time again.
See how Haney responds. Oh, big shot from Haney.
Yep. Reverse shuffle, check hook.
Nice lateral traps.
Yeah.
Prograis left a very good indication on how he would fare against a pure boxer like Haney. Due to his ineffectiveness when it comes to cutting off the ring, poor footwork when applying pressure and overreaching jab, I find it very difficult to imagine Prograis successfully winning many rounds against Haney. Even when he does manage to close distance, he isn't nearly as educated on the inside as he should be to prevent Devin Haney from holding him. On the other hand, Regis has dropped every fighter he's fought not named Josh Taylor since August of 2015. Haney's durability and physical strength at 140 are unknown, as this is his first fight at the weight class. I'd give Regis a great puncher's chance if he can land cleanly. Outside of that, I got Devin Haney by unanimous decision. Let me know who you got in the comment section. Thanks for watching.
And that was that.
I think he covered most of everything. The issues, what they need to work on, what their biggest strengths are. That's pretty solid film study. What can I say?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the fight, though?
In terms of like who's gonna win and what I think's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I got Devin Haney by that's funny. That almost came out. That's hold on. I got Devin Haney by decision. I don't think Regis has what it takes to cut the ring off. I don't think he'll take enough space away from Haney to be able to land those good punches he needs to land. And I hear what you're saying about his coaches. If they can pick up on certain things on that film study, change up the trajectory of that backhand when he's leaning or whatnot, they could catch him. But we're like, have we seen Regis switch up for a fight? Really, like I don't know how much I trust in him. Switching up his skills for this fight. So that's what I have pretty much happening.
Got you, Jake.
Pretty much the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I think the main thing that I'm stuck on is the fact that Regis keeps that low guard. He doesn't really participate in the fencing battle in the open stance. I mean, it's kind of a recipe for disaster against a fighter that's going to attempt to control distance. You know what I'm saying? So I got Devin by UD.
Damn, blue belt. Is that a fact?
Ain't that regular size?
Well, no. There is no real regular size.
Like average? I thought average was like between 18 and 20. I don't know. For championship
Yeah, I
fights.
mean the biggest one is like 24.
24, right?
Right. So, but still, 20 by 20 is a pretty sizable ring.
Well, when we consider their welterweights, yeah, or light whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, 140. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think the fight's either gonna be a master class by Devin Haney, or it's gonna be, or he's gonna get clipped at some point during the fight, and
Oh man.
he's really gonna have to survive. Um, Now, can he survive? I don't know. Like that's the mystery, but I'm leaning more towards that master class. I'm not gonna give Team Prograis, the benefit of the doubt. I'm done doing that.
Hmm.
Um, but what they've generally shown in the past, um, you know, uh, with both of their respective fights, yeah, Brand, I'm leaning towards that master class. So I got Devin by probably UD.
I just see.
But my bet is, is holding some hope for Prograis. You know what I mean? Devin by on points, Hedge by Prograis by knockout. I think that's the only way he'll win this fight. Or it's the only possible way he can win this fight. He's not gonna outbox Devin Haney
Mhm.
for a myriad of reasons, most of which are in the film study we just showed. But go ahead, body shot.
Oh, I just Regis. It all comes down to that lead hand. He don't really. I've never seen him use that lead hand the same way that even like Devin uses it when he's going against the southpaw. And how's he going to get that jab off if Devin's controlling his hand all night?
Yeah.
And you can't cut the ring off to even get to land your left hand.
Yeah. So all right, I give him one thing. So if Prograis is gonna fight with that low lead hand, um, there's a way he could pressure Devin Haney without exactly being in range. You know what I mean? So he doesn't have
Hmm.
to really step in range. He could let Devin Haney or he could try to make Devin Haney reach
Mm.
while he has that low lead hand and then counter with that lead hand. So if Devin Haney reaches and doesn't touch that lead hand or doesn't check that lead hand, then Prograis could have some nice little lead hand counters in there, uppercuts, hooks. But again, if is that their game plan? I have no fucking clue. I'm not in the camp. So
Hmm.
we gonna see, man. But it's possible to do it.
Yeah. And then the question is, Devin Haney historically always gets caught with a big punch sometime in the championship fights. So the question is, it not if it's gonna happen, is when it's gonna happen, and how is it gonna look like when he gets hit?
Oh yeah, facts. I mean, but it's got to be clean though, and it's got to be, you know what I mean, something solid.
I don't know. Paulie Malignaggi said some shit. He said that Zab Judah always had that problem where he'll fight great, but it's just always one moment in the fight. You could always count on him to get hurt once in the fight, and I feel like Devin Haney might have that same problem.
Mm. Think he got hurt versus Loma?
Yeah, for sure. In the 11th round, he looked like he was about to get fucking slapped or some shit. He was fucked up.
Yeah, I don't remember. You might be right. I don't remember.
Or whether or not Paulie didn't necessarily say hurt, but he always has to get caught with something really big.
Got you. Camboso's not really though,
Yeah, you're right. Cambosis couldn't do shit though.
especially in that second fight. That shit was yeah, motherfucker. The switch hitter
The
Camboso.
switch, the
Yeah,
greatest switch hitter of all
never,
time.
never attacked from southpaw, but kept switch hitting. Like, bro, what you doing?
I don't know. People have been talking about that Cambosis loss or that Teofimo loss against Cambosis has been aging terribly. Like, how you lose to this guy? But anyway,
Right. Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease, says, "How did Devin miss weight first time at 140, just like Spence 147
he missed weight.
even and Devin 140 even?"
Nah, he didn't
Um,
quit.
yeah, I ain't hear that he missed weight.
Maybe he was having trouble.
I
I
heard
don't
he
know.
I heard he had a bit of trouble making it, but not that he missed it.
You mean in camp?
Nah, I mean they said
If he had trouble making weight at the weigh-in, that means he missed weight.
nah, I mean they said he had to take everything off to make the weight. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, well,
That
bro,
don't mean
that ain't
nothing.
really, bro. I mean, that's his
He
weight,
made
though.
weight.
Like,
He
yeah,
made
he
weight.
made
Like,
weight, bro.
he's not gonna not make weight. It's a championship fight.
Yeah.
And if he didn't make weight, we would hear all about it. Just like when Shakur didn't make weight, it was all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, but appreciate the super chat though, bro. What's up, Dirk?
Well,
Dirk,
Dirk Banks.
what's good?
what's up, man?
Hold on.
Damn, your mic's quiet as hell.
Yeah, just my voice is low. Yeah, man. I agree with everything that's been displayed. Um, unless Devin go off the deep end, he should win his fight pretty comfortably. So, yeah.
Shit, I gotta turn your
But
mic up.
That's what I'm saying.
For real.
oh, is that shit that low?
Yeah,
How
it's
about
all
now?
Yeah, I'm turning it up on my end.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it should be a pretty comfortable UD for Devin Haney if he doesn't go off the game plan. What he is. He's a pure boxer. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I'm going to bully you. That's not who he is. So
Oh, bro, I've been halfway paying attention and I'm talking shit to each other.
yeah,
I don't believe that shit. I think that he'd be a goddamn fool to go out and fight like he's talking.
with that Shakur performance, you don't think you try to be a little bit more aggressive because of that.
What's the most important part of that Shakur performance?
He won the fight.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, but that's true. But the backlash that Shakur got,
for
like,
real.
you know how people are, bro. Peer pressure.
No, I think that shit is
I
gonna be.
know. Hold on, I know how people are. They got ADD. They gonna forget all about this shit once he has a good performance. So
Yeah,
don't.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a good
telling you,
point.
fam. What the most important thing was the win.
facts.
Shakur, bro, I don't never want to see that fight again. But and I don't never want to see him fight like that again.
Yeah.
But he got the win.
People forgot about Sandor Martin and Teofimo.
Exactly. Well, I
Yeah.
ain't forgot, but I get you. The general public definitely forgot that shit. That might have been a draw, if not a robbery, or not a
I got
robbery, but if not a L.
I got into it with some people yesterday because they think Teofimo could go to 47 and be competitive with Bud Crawford.
Oh my
All
god.
right. Well, you better
Oh,
watch some check hooks from the
Yeah,
southpaw.
he's getting knocked
bro,
out.
Sandor
Like,
Martin
come
was catching him
on.
with that shit. What do you think Bud's gonna do? Come on now.
Bud love throwing check hooks out that southpaw position.
With
Sando
the right
Martin
hook.
knocked him down twice with his.
It's gonna be a
So
massacre.
and it's for a
Oh,
reason too. It's because T.O. reaches with the backhand and drops his lead hand every
Yeah.
time. So
oh.
bro,
It don't matter.
maybe
Go
they
look
should.
at what he did to Hank Lundy. That's how it's gonna look like if he fights Teofimo. It's gonna look like Hank Lundy.
God dang, comparing T.O. to Hank Lundy, huh?
Damn.
I'm talking about the ass whooping that he's gonna take. That's what I'm comparing it to.
Yeah, that'd be a tough fight for T.O., man.
Uh-huh.
I mean, people, I don't know, I don't understand why. So this is part of the reason why Prograis, in my opinion, has a higher than normal puncher's chance, is because of Devin Haney moving up to 140. You know what I'm saying? So why people think T.O. could just, have 2 fights, 3 fights at 140 and then move to 147 and challenge the man with no problems? I don't understand that one, man. People keep giving people the weight class up for some reason.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
motherfucking chin could explode.
Against Crawford of all fucking people. Y'all saw what he did to Spence. Y'all gonna talk like, come on, bro. Keep this man away from Crawford. Like seriously.
I don't think. I mean, it's not serious, bro. I mean,
Well, he's the one
I
that
don't
brought it
know,
up. Tio says he wants that fight, so that's
I don't,
why.
yeah, these motherfuckers say a lot.
bro. Tio is crazy enough to think. I think he's crazy enough to do it. I ain't even gonna lie.
I like T.O. Matias.
That's a good
Facts.
stylistically.
I
That's a
love
good
that
fight
fight.
for Tio.
Absolutely
Yeah,
love that fight.
stylistically, that fight is amazing.
I just
Yeah.
want to see Matias fight any of these champions. Like I mean, I think everybody wants to see Matias fight at this point.
Yeah.
Kings of Reject says thoughts on Jahai Tucker. Well, we went over that earlier. But nah, they got him fighting a 160-pound undefeated fighter, so it's clearly either sink or swim or a setup to get him
I thought
out of
he was
there.
at 54. Think he's moving up in weight again?
Nah, buddy. It's probably gonna be at some type of
155. It's at
catch weight.
155.
Oh, it is at
Okay.
155. All
Mm.
right, so yeah, he's fighting an undefeated middleweight at 155.
Dude fought a super middleweight.
Buddy's 13-0 with 10 knockouts at middleweight.
Mm.
Oh my god.
So, bro, that shit sound like a tall order.
I'm a root for him.
It is what it is, man. I mean, he definitely got to stop trying to bang every time he go in the ring. Use some of that boxing skill and ability outside the fucking even exchange and the 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, shit. Matter of fact, on my bet site, BetUS, Jahai is the underdog. To answer your question completely, my guy Johnson. Oh, okay, word. Shit, bro, that would have been a tough ass fight for him. Cause I think your guy fight at 162, right? Or 160 as well, to not confuse everybody. By the way, G Funky, man, go check out his channel. Another content creator turn industry dude. I forgot his exact position. What is he? I think is it management, public relations for the fighters, or what? You have to tell me. G Funky, let me see. They wanted Johnson to go down to 156. Ah, got you. Yeah, so yeah, his man's at 160. Anywho. Even odds on FanDuel. Yeah, it was minus 110 to minus 120 on BetUS. So it was damn near either. Any updates on the next Stanionis fight? I'm not aware. Any Jacob?
Thought he
So he
was
was
Great
fighting
fighting
Keith
question.
Keith.
Thurman.
Who?
I thought he was
Thought he was
fighting
fighting
Keith
Keith.
Thurman.
Yeah,
Is he?
that's what they said.
They got a
Around
date?
allegedly it was supposed to be in
Well,
February, but
wait, let me
that
take
got
that back. Obviously, they don't got no goddamn date. Shit, nobody has a date yet. Or do they? Have they come out with any dates with them 12 to
Mm,
14 fights?
well, they said Tank in March.
Events? Tank in March
Hmm.
against
But
who? Isak?
I
God
hope
no.
not, bro. They ain't say any names, but I hope not.
It's probably Isak.
probably for a vacant belt.
For the WBA.
Haney, Regis, Vo, Linden, Inoue, Tapalis, Joshua, Otto. Yeah, we're gonna have film studies for all of shit. We got film studies for 3 out of 4.
Yep.
Jacob doing Joshua. I'm doing
Nice.
Wilder Parker.
You said ass, Dirk.
Parker?
Nah, none.
Anyone knowing Jermaine Ortiz fights? I haven't heard nothing.
I don't think he got anything lined up.
Yeah, any
Who's that?
fight with big baby is gonna be fun.
Big Pharma.
Big Pharma.
That dude, man, he's hella funny
What up?
too.
It's funny as hell.
He's hella
thought-
funny.
I thought Tank didn't take the belt or whatever.
Said he ain't
No.
want
So you can turn down a belt that's been emailed to you.
I don't think they ever offered it though.
Oh,
We said that shit after Devin vacated the belt.
I mean, if you got to pay sanctioning fees on it, I'm pretty sure you better be able to turn that shit down.
It's gonna be hard for 2024 to match 2023.
Hell no.
Yeah, it's not possible.
No,
Yeah,
we're
I
on a
mean-
downtrend now.
Shit, we got a fight we was waiting 5 years to see or 4 years to see in 2023.
Yeah.
If we really get Fury Usyk, that'd be a big deal.
Waller Joshua.
Fuck, if the Saudis could really pull off Beterbiev Bivol, that would be dope.
the dude that's like in charge of that, I don't know his name, but
Turkey.
he seems, he seems like a genuine boxing fan, so that's good.
That's the fight I want to see the most,
Facts.
more than any fight.
Bivol
Yeah, no,
Beterbiev.
that'd be dope. That'd be dope. But
The
still, I
best
mean,
boxer versus
matching
the best puncher.
2023, that's tall
Nah.
order,
I
man.
better hope
And
that
there-
man don't get old overnight. The nigga 40 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Beterbiev?
He's like 37.
No, he's
Oh,
40.
Yeah, damn near.
He's 40 now?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Beterbiev got to be 39 or 40.
No,
fam.
he's like 37 last I
You
checked.
sure?
Nah, he definitely 39 at the least.
Jacob,
38.
bring those
Oh,
computer,
he's
computer
38.
typing skills.
38?
Come on.
He's in between.
Oh shit. Still, 38 ain't no spring chicken.
Nah.
When was he born?
85.
Oh, he definitely fit to be 39.
Damn.
Quick.
That nigga's from the Caucasus.
Shit, I was born in 84, bro.
Damn.
You said that shit like he said 44.
He-
Well, I say
Jacob
better.
just mad because I ain't paying no child support.
Damn.
It's all good.
Damn.
It's getting
Why you
about
gotta do it like that?
bedtime, Gramps.
Gramps. Oh man.
Oh, yo. y'all excited for that Berto versus Guerrero rematch?
Fuck no.
Nope. Hell no.
What?
Fuck no.
Bro, they're putting that shit on the
You hear about
undercard of what's that last PVC John they're doing? Morel.
Berto, bro. Yeah, damn. How long
What's his
Berto been
name?
retired, man?
Yeah.
Like 6-7 years.
Fuck. That's like a
And they're both 40 years old.
bro. Andre Berto was Floyd's last real fight.
Every time someone fights Floyd, they start falling off. They just like start
You
getting
can get
fat.
that payday, bro.
Oh yeah, my man's last fight
Payday.
was
2018,
August
payday.
4th, 2018. I mean, come on, bro.
Nah, bro. They ain't got nothing, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. And Guerrero last fight was August 21st, 2021.
That was another crazy ass fight.
Wow.
Right, against Victor Ortiz,
Yeah,
who didn't fight for who
Man.
didn't fight for 3 years before that. Like, bro, what the fuck is going on, man?
Yeah, I'll
You bringing these motherfuckers out the grave and shit.
guess they need to pad out the card
Hey man,
somehow.
I ain't mad at them getting their money though, fam. I mean, it is what it is. But still, do I want to see it? Not exactly.
That's man. If there's a fight I want to see, it's Kell Brook versus Tim Bradley.
Oh man.
Bring them out of retirement.
Nah,
put
Tim
them against
say
each other.
he wanted to beat up Amir Khan.
Oh, that's what. Why did I say Kell Brook? Amir Khan. That's what I meant to say. They already fought Kell Brook and Amir Khan. I meant to say Amir Khan and Tim
Said
Bradley.
he got beef with Amir.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I don't know why I thought of Kell Brook.
But shit, Amir Khan when he fought Kell, bro, he looked so damn shot. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, but how
he
long
was
has it
gone,
been
bro.
since Tim fought?
It's been forever.
We ain't gonna put him in there with no killer. Like shit.
Bruh, it's just best that they just be retired and chilling somewhere.
Oh man.
Oh man.
We need to do a fantasy fight. I might suggest the fantasy fight: Sean Porter versus Tim Bradley, just because
Yeah.
he said on Pro Box that he would have beat his ass.
Right.
That might be my next film study, James.
Sean Porter versus Tim Bradley.
Yeah.
Now, or like right now?
No, I'm saying my.
Prime for prime.
Oh yeah, prime for sure.
I don't know, bro. Porter said that Tim couldn't box.
Well, he can say whatever he wants.
Wow. What a thing for bro. They styles is similar.
Well, that's because he said that he would beat Porter's ass, so Porter was just talking shit back.
Yeah.
Can't box, like, but he doesn't mean that shit. I mean, that would be his biggest. That'll be the hardest thing for him to deal with. Is Tim's boxing.
I don't know, bro. Sean be saying some off the wall shit from time to time.
I don't listen to Sean Porter, man. He's crazy.
I think Tim's got the edge on resume for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He beat better boxers,
Yeah.
Sure.
but I don't know. Is Parker Wilding a potential banana skin for Wilder? Is Parker Wilding a potential banana skin for Wilder Joshua? Wilder's taken off a lot of time, and Wilding has been pretty active lately. Thoughts? So you're saying Parker could beat Wilder and Wilding could beat Joshua? I mean, it's a heavyweight division, fam. I mean, shit, did any of us think Andy Ruiz was a banana skin?
Not necessarily.
I mean,
Right.
nobody
We're-
really thought that.
We're just
Shit,
looking past everybody.
Matter of fact, nobody thought that Tyson Fury was a banana skin coming off a coat.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, what if Waleem outboxes Anthony Joshua?
Mm.
I don't see Parker beating Wilder.
Jacob,
I'm not gonna say
what do
that.
you have to say about it?
It's possible, but
I said AJ by robbery for a reason, man.
it would look negative as hell.
Hmm.
I'm gonna just say there's some shit that Waleem does that might get him killed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and in Parker's case, he leaves too many opportunities to get hit by that backhand. Way too many opportunities on a myriad of things he does. But we gonna come out with some film studies soon.
The thing I don't understand is AJ fighting Waleem in preparation for Wilder fight. I thought when I first heard of him fighting Waleem, I was thinking, oh, he's trying to beat him up worse since he looked like he gave Tyson Fury a hard time. He wants to beat him up so that he could show, hey, look what I did to Waleem, and he gave Fury a tough fight. That's what I thought. Nobody thought of that neither.
I guess, but bro, does AJ even have that in him anymore?
I mean, like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to build up a fight with Fury, or are you trying to build up a fight with Wilder? That's my question.
I
Because
feel
this
like
would
the,
be
the Saudis just backed up a Brinks truck and said, "Hey, fight this dude."
like, why would it be Otto Wallin of all people? Like, I feel like that would be they'd be carefully selected for that specific reason. They're like, I don't know, unless he was a contender of like some. I don't know how the rankings were with that, but you're AJ. You could fight anybody you want. That's how I see it. Why the fuck are you fighting Wallin? Because you want to make him look bad, since he's the guy that made Fury look bad. He's one of the only people that Fury looked bad against.
I suppose.
That's what I think. But if you're trying to build up a fight with Wilder, that's not a smart thing to do, bro.
I don't think it was the case where any one of these fighters was picking and choosing. I think it's the case where the Saudis got something in mind.
Really.
You know what I'm
Well,
Backed
saying?
Otto
up
And
that
really
Wallin.
Brinks
wanted to
truck.
put together something like a tournament.
I guess. I just
Because
didn't think it.
again, I mean, I think that's what they're thinking with putting Bivol on the card. Because why is he on the card?
Uh, Only thing I would think is, I mean, they worked with Bivol before, so
I don't know why.
Right.
Well,
So, bro, how is that? Matter of fact, let me see if they got the lineup of that shit on Boxing Showtimes. Like, how they who's coming out when? Like, you got a lot of fucking champions on this motherfucker,
for
or former
real. Yeah.
champions, or high paid motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't even know who the main event is. It's Wilder, right?
It's Joshua.
Of course, it's fucking Joshua.
yep.
Let me see if they got the lineup
Wilder's
already.
gonna be the co-main.
Come on. Oh, here we go. Bro, all right, check this shit out. First up, Frank Sanchez versus Junior Fa. Second is Makhmudov versus the dude he's fighting. Third is
Wow.
Dubois versus Jarrell Miller.
Damn.
Fourth is Jai Opataya versus Ellis Zorro. Fifth is Dimitri Bivol versus Lyndon Arthur. Sixth is
Wow.
Hergovic versus Maury. And then it's Wilder Parker. Then it's Joshua Wallen.
Oh my
That's a hell of a
god.
fucking card,
Don
bro.
King
Oh
card
my.
to the
Take my
Niners.
money. And but I can
That's a
fuck.
hell of a card, man.
I can't even watch it though.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
I'm probably just gonna pay for the event and then watch it after work. But it's like you don't get to watch it live. That's kind of dry.
Bro, ain't nobody fighting who we went on to fight, but it's a hell of a card.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like
That is
shit,
some
we could have.
bullshit.
Why couldn't we get like
A
you know,
lightweight version of
Sanchez
this.
versus Fa is fine, I guess, but I think Sanchez versus Dubois or Miller would have been better. But Dubois Miller is cool. But why couldn't we get Makhmudov versus Hergovic? You know what I
Hmm.
mean? They
I
split
don't
that
know
shit.
who's Ergovich fighting. I don't know who the dude he is.
Maury, I ain't never heard of him.
Yeah, I never heard of him. They should have had him fighting either Makhmudov or Big Baby Miller.
Uh, yeah, I love the card, but it's just ain't nobody fighting who we want to fight.
Yeah, but still, that's
Let me get Joshua versus Wilder and
right.
Otto Wallen and Joseph Parker could fight each other.
Yeah, they're trying to they're teasing us with this card. They're like showing us what's to come, you know. But when you have that
As long
many
as it happens, I'm
champions,
not mad at it.
that many former champions, whatever,
Nah,
on
yeah,
one card,
bro, I love the card, man.
yeah,
I ain't gonna front, fam. This
that's the
shit gonna
best
be
card of
a
the year.
hell of a night or a hell of a daytime.
Fuck bullshit. I'm be like trying to watch it while I'm at work, and I get busy, and I'm in the middle of a fucking intense fight, and then I gotta look up, and then next thing you know, Wilder just knocks him out, and I miss it.
Who
Damn.
actually? Oh, okay. So the zone bought the rights, huh? For America or the United States
I'm like to, of course,
to show the fight.
they're gonna have like of all countries with all those American fighters, they better.
All those American fighters:
Yeah. Well, Wilder,
Miller,
Miller, yeah.
Wilder.
I mean, yeah, just Wilder, him himself.
Shit, that was it.
America better be able. Okay, well, America better be able to see that shit with Wilder being in there.
Say Bang said, yeah, Eddie got it.
Did y'all
Yeah,
discuss
they was definitely missing Zhang. I'd have loved to see him in there somewhere.
Oh man. Oh,
the Amazon Prime deal already?
Nah.
No.
I don't know enough about that shit personally, so I don't really
Well,
talk much
I mean,
about
I
that.
know it's 12 to 14 events, which ain't shit at all.
Oh man, that's
You better load up them undercards.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
what I heard it was that there's they're potentially still in talks to have fights on other platforms.
Oh,
I heard.
Netflix still in the runnings or no?
I have no clue.
That would
I
be
mean, I
smart.
already got shit. I already got Amazon Prime, so I'm good with that. But how many, bro? Don't tell me it's gonna be 12 to 14 pay-per-views.
No, they
I doubt
said it
it.
was pay-per-view and non-pay-per-view event.
No, cool, cool. But yeah, these cards. I mean, goddamn. If they don't get no other platform, it's like, damn, what these cards gonna be? These cards got to be crazy. But then again, what's the budget?
We don't know.
Yeah, they said Prime is not the one paying. Just basically, Al Heyman has to put the bill.
So Al Heyman foots the bill and takes the bill off the profits, and then
I
plus
guess.
some excess. Like,
Card's gonna be
God,
garbage then.
that shit crazy, bro. That sound like him buying TV slots again. That's what he used to do. He used to buy TV slots. That's why PBC was all on them on all them random channels.
Yeah,
PBC on Spike and shit.
bounce TV and shit.
Right. So yeah, he was buying TV slots. So, but that's what that deal sound like. So the money got to come from PBC pockets, right? You know what that means, right?
Cards are gonna be horrible.
Car's gonna be fucking trash.
Yeah,
Cause ain't no way, bro.
Al ain't paying mad niggas by himself.
Yeah, unless Al on some, man, do me this favor. And
So, Dirk, is that facts though that Amazon's not giving them a budget?
I heard that the only thing they're offering is just you know, the platform to show their fight, but they're not the one putting the bill for everything.
No, that's terrible then. Actually,
yeah, I check out my fantasy PBC card.
Plant Moreau,
That's
Charlo
old.
Andrade, Boots Stanionis, Fulton Figueroa. That's a very like realistic card. That I like that.
Ain't nothing
No, not
realistic
in
about
terms.
this card.
No, not like that. I'm talking about I'm talking about in terms of fights that make sense. But I didn't mean fights that would actually happen. I mean like fights that really make sense to happen. Some
This would
some of
be
these
a
people, some of these people
$200
be
million
having
card.
Jim. Some of these people be having outlandish like fantasy fights, like so. And that's what I
Oh
mean.
no, all mine. I made sure all mine make sense. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, nah, that'd be crazy though. Make it happen, Saudis.
I was going to ask a question to you guys about Zhang. Did you guys believe Ergovich won the fight against Zhang? Because everybody I know thought Zhang won the fight, but I thought Ergovich won it.
I thought it was close.
Thought it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
Or a draw.
Okay. Yeah.
That boy
Well,
Ergovic was super gassed. I remember that.
both of them were gassed,
Yeah, no, it
especially
was Zhang,
Zhang.
bro.
Zhang was gassed.
Saying Zhang was gassed
But
ain't saying
Ergovich was
nothing.
getting like, bro, he had him out on his feet. Ergovich really has a lot of mental strength because he was out on his feet and he kept fighting. He like you saw that. I forgot what round it was. I think it was around 10. He got hit in the last 20 seconds and he just stood still and was like looking in the air for like a good 2 seconds. And Zhang was too tired to capitalize it, knock him out.
Bro.
Like,
Yeah, Zhang gassed every fight after round 6. Bro, if he go past 6 rounds, he's gassing.
Yeah.
But didn't they say that Zhang has some sort of like anemic shit going on with him or something like that?
Some hope.
So what?
Like he was anemic at some point when he was
Anemia?
when he was
Bro,
fighting.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I wouldn't
I don't
even
know if
care.
it's true, but they were just
No,
talking.
you
Apparently,
could.
that's why he gasses out too
I
much.
think. I think I saw something about him. They were talking about how he had trouble getting his diet balanced when he first started training. I think he said that he was doing something wrong with his diet and he changed it up, but that wasn't a problem for the Ergovich fight.
Okay. But to be honest, nothing's changed much. He still gasses out, so
Yeah.
whatever changes made is not really. I don't know.
Why can't I zoom this shit up? Nah, I'm having computer issues and shit. Anyway, kidney failure.
Huh?
That's random.
You talking about Zane?
Oh,
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I
that's
think
what he
someone's
had.
put. Yeah, they said something about that. Yeah.
Was it because he was he was like really broke and he had just moved to America and he couldn't afford to get the right diet, so he was eating a bunch of bullshit. I think that's what it was. Not for real. I think he couldn't spend money on the right foods. I don't remember what it was exactly.
Damn.
Well, fuck, that's a far cry from kidney failure, fam. I mean, what?
I mean,
Like it was the whole article about it where they wrote and they were explaining what happened. They're like, no, he went to the doctor and they found like a lot of things wrong with his body and shit like that. And that's why he was having issues with his stamina and he was constantly gassing out.
yeah. Well, he can't have had kidney failure unless they did a surgery and either removed it or replaced it. Because if you got kidney failure, you're gonna die. But it's probably having kidney issues. The dude said, "I can't spend money on the right foods if Regis like, well, then stop fucking gambling your whole paycheck on the damn fight, and maybe you'll have some money to spend on some food."
Body shot gets angry at the chat.
I wasn't angry. I wasn't angry.
And it goes crazy. So you got to excuse him.
I wasn't
Muletta,
even
we
angry.
didn't get your opinion on Haney program. I say Muletta, we didn't get your opinion on Haney program.
I guess. Shit. Sorry, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I think it just depends on what Progress does. Because if he tries to outbox Henny, it's not gonna.
Huh?
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that's how I see it.
I didn't think of it from that perspective.
Right. That's interesting. He had so much to say. Muletta, I don't know what happened, bro, but you went out. What percentage are you giving Devin Haney to knock out Regis Prograis? 3.
Wait, can you guys hear me, or am I talking to
We
myself?
hear you now.
I can hear you now. Yeah, you cut out at the very beginning.
Say what you
Oh shit!
say what you've been
So I
saying
was.
for 2 minutes ago.
No, I was just saying that it depends on what Progress does. So if he comes into box, he's gonna lose. But if he finds a way to get inside and kind of make it an inside fight, he'll have a chance. The only chance he has of winning is a knockout. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a chance winning a decision.
Body shot. What percentage are you giving for Devin Haney to knock out Regis Prograis?
Minus 100%.
I think I'm with you, James. I'm like 3%.
Jacob.
1.5.
Derek.
negative 2%.
Negative 2%.
Negative 2%.
Muletta.
Like it's non-existent.
God damn.
He's
Well,
not knocking Regis
we
out.
Unless
got
unless
two.
He's not doing
Regis,
We
it.
got a worse than
Oh,
zero. We
it's
got a
it's wishful
zero.
thinking.
unless they drug
I was joking.
Regis.
I was joking when I said Regis gets not. That's the panel was talking so much bullshit that I don't know if y'all remember that, but I don't actually believe that Devin's gonna knock Regis out. So let's just get that out
Hey, I saw on the Discord, or not Discord, but the Patreon chat. You said that you would give Matthias the edge against what's his name, Hitchens.
Yeah.
Um,
Pre-film study.
there. I mean,
yeah,
the experience.
Well, I mean, the problem is, I mean, you definitely need to sit down on something and let have Matthias respect you, or he's just gonna keep coming, man. Depending on them judges, bro,
yeah.
they might not take too well to you doing a whole lot of lateral movement, especially like bro, like he was doing versus Zepeda. It
Hmm.
would be even more than that. Zepeda's nowhere near as relentless as Matthias. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you can't control distance properly, and or you just need a whole bunch of lateral movement to do it, bro, you gonna be in trouble. You're
Would you
gonna be
say
in
the
trouble.
same? Because they kind of similar fighters to me, Devin and Matthias. Would you say the same thing about that matchup?
Yep,
Okay.
yep, yeah, yeah.
That's what we don't mention
On
it.
some pre-film study shit, but if I watch some, I really don't need to watch film. Actually, I know him pretty well.
You can't get hurt against Matthias. If you do, he's probably gonna get you out of there.
It ain't
Mm,
just about that, fam. Like how long? So I could see either one of them, uh, you know, uh, easily outboxing Matthias for a number of rounds.
hmm
It's just damn, bro. If you know what, so I give Haney more of a chance because Haney's definitely not afraid to get the boo birds for the clinches,
Yeah.
and Hitchens might be more hesitant to use that clinch game, and probably doesn't have as much as good of a clinch game or as strong of a clinch game as Devin Haney.
Right.
I haven't noticed it at least, so
I
maybe I
never
give
seen it.
Haney more of a chance than Hitchens.
I definitely give Haney more of a chance.
Yeah, but because that's just gonna be important.
hmm
Hey,
That's
you
just gonna
can't let
be
this
hella
dude work, man.
important. Nah, you can't, bro. If you do get him, if he does get on the inside, bro, you cannot let him swing his hands.
hmm
Give him an inch,
Yeah,
he'll take a fucking mile, bro.
bro. And Matthias he's a heavy-handed puncher. All he has to do is touch you to
Mm.
hurt you. He doesn't have to load up or nothing.
Yeah. Now my pick is Devin, but again, Regis got a great puncher's chance.
Yeah, but he picked Regis for very good reasons.
Again, yeah, again he
So what
talks to
about
them, so
hmm
How would y'all see Matthias Regis?
I got Regis by knockout.
war?
god damn, that's a
You
hell
run
of a
into
War
fight.
fight.
you ain't surviving Regis left hand if he hits you with it enough times. Sorry, Matthias, but you getting out of there.
I mean, that might be that guy that Matthias run into.
Yeah.
I would see like
It's gonna happen.
Bro,
Regis,
that's a hell of
Somebody
a
gonna crack
fight,
his
man.
ass.
Tiafimo, like those are guys like, bro. These might be the motherfuckers you can't take their punches, bro.
Regis, from what I've seen, he's completely comfortable in a 50-50 dogfight, and he's more defensive than Matthias, in my opinion, and he has a harder one punch than Matthias because he loads
Yeah,
up
As
his
but
one
long as you
tempo.
don't get on the
But
inside.
he still don't have nowhere near the inside game
He
Matias
he
has, fam.
he
So
don't.
so if
That's a
he
good point.
doesn't, and he's not in the controlling distance. Regis
hmm
is in the banging it out on the inside. So, bruh, that'd be a
That's
look. So
interesting.
so
You gonna get
from the
touched.
outside to the inside, man, Matias might get touched with something ugly. But
hmm
if he gets there and he's all right, shit, he gonna
Whoop
beat
his
the shit
ass.
out of Regis Prograis.
And you know what? That's very interesting, James, because I'm forgetting that Matthias has a good control game.
He does,
Yeah,
well, yeah, it's
it's
yeah,
not bad
frame
at all.
game, all that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Little
that's
guard
interesting.
manipulation
What's
game.
he's not gonna 50-50. I'm forgetting. Matias is not a 50-50 fight. He likes to control you. He likes to, yeah.
You remember what Josh Taylor did to him on the inside?
Interesting. Yeah.
Let
You
him
know what? I gotta
control.
I gotta rethink that. That's shit.
That was a good ass fight.
That's a good fight. I really want to see that.
It'd be entertaining as hell while it lasts.
Yeah, Regis Matias would be dope. Regis T.O. would be dope too.
Where
I mean, not Regis. Well, yeah, Regis T.O. and Matias T.O.
It'll be a better fight than what we're gonna see tomorrow.
Don't put us.
damn Dirk.
You don't jinx it.
I'm not on hating shit. I'm just saying stylistically.
Stylistically, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I mean,
You're
I think
right. I mean, unless Haney does the dummy,
The unthinkable.
bro. Look, man. You know, I don't know. Who y'all getting this whole? Matter of fact, I had the comment put up. Somebody said I saw Devin sitting down on his punches against Cambosos.
oh, he was trolling. He was trolling.
Oh, that was a joke. He had laughing emojis. Laughing emojis.
I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah, I'm about to say. So what happened to Cambosos? Did he fall? And he was getting rocked by backhands, and no.
I don't understand why he fought him the way he did the first fight. Like he treated Cambosos like he was Mike Tyson. Just
It
Wait,
was all the
really-
nerves.
You,
Nerves.
you don't understand why Cambosos fought different in the second fight?
No. Why did Devin? Why was he so
Why is he
defensive in the
timid
first fight?
in the first fight?
What is, bro, Dirk? You didn't see the difference between the first fight to the second fight? Cambosos
But
came
it's
out
like-
on that fucking dumb shit from round one.
I feel like in the first fight, Devin was cautious because of what happened to Tio. You know, like he was. I feel like he was afraid to underestimate him, so he was like, "Shit, I
Bro,
gotta be
all
careful."
I think it was just
All
And
working
also, he
out.
was that way.
Wait, y'all. God damn, y'all missing something really big. All right, it's first fight. Cambosos comes out orthodox, doing his little feints, got his head over his lead leg like normal, so that jab could easily touch him. Second fight, this motherfucker immediately switches stances, bro. That's the difference. It wasn't no timid shit. It wasn't no timid shit, bro. He immediately switched stances and then switched back and tried to attack. And he repeatedly did that shit throughout the fight, and he was getting tagged for it. That was the difference.
And it's crazy because at the end of the fight, he actually believed like it was wicked. You know, it was. I'm just like when I'm hearing him post interview, the way he's talking, like, you know, I thought I could do this and this, and I'm just like, really?
Bro, that shit was awful. Bro, he never attacked southpaw. It's the same shit. Go
And then he-
orthodox, switch southpaw, switch back orthodox, attack immediately.
And then every time he switched, he got caught.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Sunny fight though. I'm looking forward to that.
See,
That's next week, right?
he said I actually wasn't trolling. I believe it.
Wow.
I'm gonna give Haney Power the benefit of the doubt. Now he's going up in weight. So whose idea was that Power just automatically comes to dudes that move up in weight?
I think the reasoning is Devin is weight draining himself to make 35, so at 40 he won't weight drain himself so bad, so he might have power.
I mean, from what I heard
right.
today,
So-
he
so
almost
why-
missed weight.
Yeah, wait a minute. But why is everybody thinking it's the weight that's causing him not to have power?
Exactly.
You gotta ask
Maybe
them.
it's his punch technique. You know, and like when Bud moved up in weight, people say, "Oh, well, Bud started knocking everybody out at 47," but Bud was still cracking at 40, and he had power at 35 too. He knocked out what's his name, Ndongo, one shot. So that's not true.
Thing is, I feel like sometimes people are under the impression that power has to do with weight, and that's not really the case. Like people think knocking out someone has to do with weight. Sometimes I've noticed, especially with
Right.
casual fans, they're like,
That's why it's-
"Oh, he's bigger, so he's gonna knock someone out." Or he's bigger, he's gonna. I was like, "Nah, that's not how a knockout works." Like,
At
but
this point, At this point, are y'all like, what's up with this Tim Bradley pick thing? He's like the 10th person that said this.
It's trying to look like an inside joke or some shit.
Yeah, bro, I swear, like, what's happening?
Would have been fun if he was
I
here.
know who Tim picked, bro. I talked to him.
Hey, Gems.
What?
You know Tim got Regis by KO?
Man, nah, I didn't even know it. I wonder why. I got an echo from somebody. Don't know who it is though. Everybody muted their mic, like I could tell now.
My shit been muted.
No, I thought we should mute one by one instead of all of us at the same time.
I think it's yours, Mileto.
Mine.
Oh no, it ain't Mileta's. Maybe it's Dirk's.
Is it me?
Possibly.
Is he?
Yeah, it's Dirk's.
Damn, Dirk.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
all right.
all that trouble,
Hold on.
all because of you.
Nah, it's all good, man. You obviously wasn't here earlier to see all the rest of the people that said it. Devin has no snapping them shots. What fight can I show without? I probably got this shit demonetized already.
Thing is, it's hard to tell whether Devin has power or not, just because he doesn't actually want to. He never actually sits down on his punches and actually, he's too defensive and too always on his feet, moving around. So does Devin really have that knockout power? It's something that I guess we don't really know, because he hasn't really kind of showcased it. So I don't know. Maybe he will this time.
Yes.
Maybe he'll show us that power, the Devin power.
All right, hold on. He sits down on the body shots for sure. I mean, it's kind of easy to do that. I'm trying to. Do I have? Oh, here we go. Slow it down a bit. All right, let's check it out. So that time he just looked extremely bladed
We
and swung across his body. That's why his back leg kicked out like that.
we can't see nothing, Gems.
Oh fuck.
Are you talking to yourself, just like I was?
No.
'Cause I was just like, here we can see. I'm looking, I can't see now.
Thanks for saying something late.
I thought you knew.
All right, here we go. We're not looking at Pro Greg. All right, so swings his backhand across his body because he was extremely bladed. That's why his back leg flailed out like that in the end. You're not gonna get no real power behind that.
Yep.
That time he did the Floyd. Watch him get up on the back ball of his feet. Not this one, but the next one. See it?
Yeah.
So he's bladed again, kind of swinging across his body. So when I say extremely bladed, I mean it's not heel toe alignment. It's pretty much just everything's matched up. It's a little bit better than that, but he's really bladed. He gets on the ball of his foot, right? So getting on the complete ball of your foot, you're not going to get as much leverage as your normal stance. So So how the fuck? It's like how do I compare it? Yeah, I can't think of a good analogy, but it makes a difference in your power. That's all I got. That's really the point. Again, so how much is he? How much is he dropping to his back? God damn, I just rewind that too much. Just look at these. How much is he? How much weight is he putting on his back leg? Nothing right there.
Mm.
Got to the ball of his foot again right there. How much weight is on his back leg? Can you tell
Not a lot.
When he's throwing the right,
when he's throwing the backhand?
all his weight's on his front foot at that point.
Hmm.
Yeah, like, by the time he throws, I mean, I feel like he
No,
took his.
of course he train. Yeah, no, bro. Yeah, of course, the weight goes to his front foot after he throws it. But I'm saying, is he pushing off his back leg? Is
He's
the weight
not.
coming? Is his weight coming off the ground
Oh, okay, that was your
through
question.
through his body to his backhand?
No.
He's not. It's like he's already on his heel is already off the ground before he even throws the shot. Like he's
Oh, like,
already.
Right,
it's all
So
off
it's
the
more
front
like
foot essentially.
it looks like it's
right.
more like a positioning thing.
A positioning thing, and why is he getting on that ball? Why does he have that move where he gets on the ball of his foot?
I thought it like he was like intentionally trying to kind of move to the inside positioning when he's doing that.
That might be why. That's a good.
I mean,
Because
like
otherwise, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, I think
I thought that's what you meant when
when
you
he
called
gets
it
on
the
the
foot.
ball of his foot, it makes it. I think it'll make the cross a little quick, bro. Remember when? I mean, that's what Floyd would do all the time for the pull counters, right?
But he would pull. He'd put the weight on the back and then transfer it
Exact
to the
with a
front.
And
pull,
then.
right?
Yeah.
Facts. So with no pull and you get on the ball of your foot real quick like that, and then throw the backhand, it's more like a it's more like a fucking jab, honestly.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so
Yeah, it's
more
like
like
a
a
right
setup
jab.
punch.
It's almost like an
A
amateur
lateral.
kind of thing.
I had to get up and do it.
It's like it's like an Olympic boxing type of thing. Like Cuba, I've seen some Cubans do it. You know, when they're gay, because it's you earn points for it. So it's like I've seen some Cubans do something similar where they're already leaning, like the both their foot is already like closer to you. They throw a shot and then they duck on the side. They make you miss and stuff like that. So it's more of a point shot than a I'm gonna hit you shot. I think.
Yeah.
So what I thought was like when he was on his ball, the ball of his like right there. But I thought it was like how I saw Floyd a couple times. He would do that, take that step with the back leg, and then he'd be like in the on the stem of the tee, right? And his opponent would be squared since he took that angle, and then he'd go to work. That's what
Hmm.
I thought it was.
But the other thing it's not like he's moving it. It's like it's just flaring around. Like it's not like he's in control of it by the looks of it.
Well,
I
look,
mean,
well,
look.
say all right. So it looks like he's back foot heavy right now in the picture, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So with that little movement, lifting his leg, lifting his back leg to the ball of his foot, he's releasing the weight off his back foot and then
Yeah.
putting it back on there slightly and then throwing the punch immediately, bro. There's no weight on his back foot. It's
Yeah.
barely any weight. It's like watch.
It
Yeah,
looked like
it's
he's
bare.
mostly.
You can't get weight back down that quick to make it that significant.
But I
Yeah.
think it's like Jacob said, he's doing it so he could like angle out or move. I don't know. That's what it
He's
looks
doing
like.
it to angle out.
I don't know. Well, like
But
as
he's
if
still staying in the
if
same position. He's not really like
Yeah,
angling
he's.
out.
I mean, if
cause,
anything, because he's not moving the lead leg. I
He's
mean,
still he's only moving one leg,
yeah.
and
so
he's on the same
what I'm
spot. He's not
saying, if
working. He's
JoJo
not doing nothing.
go
So
go
like
back to that. I was saying if JoJo was to try to take the weak side angle, it looked like Devin could angle out of it from there.
Hmm?
He doesn't need to in that situation because he just threw up a high guard.
so what I thought was like right there, right? Like if you pause it right there.
All right, hold on.
So
Yeah,
he paused like
right
right
there.
here. Like right here. I was thinking that since he was throwing that too, picking up his back leg, and kind of pivoting with it, right? That he was trying to like get him into that T position, like Floyd, like how Floyd did Mosley. And shit, you know what I'm saying?
Mosley.
Yeah, got it. I don't know why I said Mosley, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I mean, he didn't do anything off it, so I'm wondering if that's even something.
Nah, I think it's just the momentum from throwing the backhand. You know what I'm saying? So he's putting a little weight. He's putting a little weight on the back leg, and with the momentum of throwing the backhand, like the little weight he does put on that bitch, lifts off the ground along with his leg up through the twist of his hips into the backhand. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's moving the back leg.
Yeah.
And he's extremely bladed. So again, get up and do it.
Wait, play it again. Play it again. Let me see it.
Yeah, bro.
Because it doesn't even look like it. It's not even.
That's not planned. That's momentum shit.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a almost like a lesser unintentional forward shift, but without the forward shift part. It's the momentum carrying his leg over there.
It's literally a pot shot.
Because it's leaving him in a. If someone was to time that, it's leaving him in a very, very like vulnerable position as well. Because it's like he's not really in control, and it leaves him in a poor position as well. Obviously, he was fighting against. What was he fighting against there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, but look at when he's doing it. He throws up a high guard and he's occupying it with the little probes. It's gonna be hard to counter if you're throwing up a high guard against it. That's the point.
And the position Jojo is in is like he's leaning a little bit backwards as well, so I can't really don't know.
And he's leaning back because Haney's hitting him he's hitting him.
Bro, you see when people say dumb shit like this, like we don't have the film from his last fight. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? God damn,
okay.
man. I just showed you Hold on. I just showed you a piece of a 10-minute film study, bro. Chill out.
James, before
I thought I was that angry. I thought I was that angry.
Let him explain. Let him explain what it means. Let him explain the improvement.
I was supposed to be the angry one here. God damn.
Because I watched 10 seconds of it.
Millie, explain to us what has improved, please. We want to know.
Man, we're talking about his punching technique. We're not even talking about how much he's improved. We're just talking about his punching.
Talking about one thing.
The punching technique ain't much different than what like we see over here. Has he knocked anybody out since the Jojo Diaz fight? No. So he's off subject. You don't even know what we're talking about.
Where's that shit?
Well,
here's some of it. Again, a top rank ain't gonna like this.
Demonetized already.
Shit, they might take this joint down.
He improved so much since the Jojo Diaz fight.
He's knocking everybody out, guys.
All right.
Same shit.
Oh,
wow.
That shit is worse.
That shit was terrible.
Come on, man.
What was that?
I was damn near a forward shift.
I mean, nah. He's not. Again, he's not into putting a lot of weight on that back leg.
Yeah.
I feel like he's too afraid of.
That time almost got him.
But this is what I'm saying. Like if someone times him, this is also like if someone times him, he becomes vulnerable in that situation straight after.
That's crazy.
So he's very vulnerable there.
Even off the hot back, he still isn't putting any weight on his back foot throwing the two. That's actually crazy.
It doesn't even really come out until he lands his lead leg, so his weight is already distributed. Watch.
It's almost like he doesn't want to land it. It's like he just wants it to touch you so he can get away.
Yeah. No, he doesn't.
He doesn't want to land. He
really
wants to
doesn't
score
put
a point.
anything on that
He
shit.
really wants to score a point. It's like amateur boxing. Like
What if he just
I'm a
really has
30.
hand? What if he really just has hand issues?
Yeah, look. I mean, hey,
Nah,
y'all
I don't
peeped this
believe
shit,
that.
right? Y'all peeped the shit,
I
right?
see
So
this
Nah,
even
shit.
the shit is
even on a
crazy.
reverse, even on a little reverse pendulum,
It's like he's not
he
using the
lands
ground.
that back leg, but the cross don't come out when he lands the back leg. The cross comes out when he lands the lead leg.
Yeah,
So he's
kind of
more so the weight's coming off the back leg already.
defeats the purpose, bro.
Watch. Back front cross.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Let's see if we got some more examples. That time again when he
That was
throws
good.
body shots, now you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
Thing is, with body
Sick.
shot, you've got no choice. You
Yeah,
can't
pretty
really throw a
much.
body shot. Like
But look,
you have
no,
to
I'm
go
saying
down.
no. I'm not saying tell the difference between that. I'm saying, well, first you're right though. With body shots, obviously you sitting down on them bitches, but look, this time it's the same reverse shuffle, right? But the weight comes directly off the back leg into the backhand. He doesn't wait till like the lead leg land. Watch. See this
Yep.
shit? He turns it
Yeah.
directly off the back leg. See if we got another example for this one guy in the comment section.
For Emily.
Motherfucker, I'm ill.
But now, for real, like all Regis has to do is like if he can get on the inside, he will destroy him. Because even just from this, you can see that when
Will
Loma gets
he?
close, it's
Yeah, look,
well,
hey,
he
I'm
has
not
to.
even
He
saying
has
I'm
to.
not even bro, we're not even saying this is well, I'm not even saying this is a flaw or an issue. It's not. It's a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choice. I mean, if you know how to sit
Well,
down on hold on, if you know how to sit down on your punches on a body shot, you know how to sit down on a headshot too, fam. I mean, it's a choice. He wants to be quick. He doesn't want to be powerful. So, I mean,
but
that's the difference. If he keeps making that choice, then he keeps making that choice. But if he doesn't keep making that choice, it's going to change the fight around. Now he's going to be a little bit slower. And
but
can he afford to do that? I don't know.
but I feel like he's done it so much, it's now out of the choice option. You know, when you do something by choice so much, it becomes so natural that you don't even think about it anymore. It's like someone would have to remind you until you know to do it. So I feel like unless someone actually tells him not to do it, he's not gonna do it. He's still gonna do the same tippy tappy shit he does all the time.
Well, motherfucker, that's not what you said. God damn, bro.
Has
All
flaws,
right,
but
man.
he
Whatever,
knows.
bro. This felt like me. Let me just backtrack all the way to some shit I ain't even say.
I mean, the only reason we were talking about that punch form was we were talking about why he doesn't punch hard. We weren't talking about him not improving or anything. That was
Yeah,
not the.
we're talking about power.
That's all we were talking about.
Nah, you're right. Y'all right. It does become a habit. It does become a habit, but he could grow out of that shit. I mean,
Yeah, he
all that
could.
really take is a whole bunch of drills.
Hmm.
Some shit you could do, like if you stay active even when you don't have a fight coming up.
I'm wondering.
In between them fights, you could get that shit down, bro.
I don't even know why he doesn't even like just situationally sit down on the cross.
I'm sure we could find some examples of that.
Mm.
I'm sure we could, but and what we just saw, and which wasn't even trying to point that shit out, he
Yeah.
clearly wasn't sitting down on that bench.
There's this it's so called famous knockout, the one where he knocked that guy out with a was it like a looping
Antonio
right
Moran.
hand?
Big ass looping
Yeah, the
overhand.
one where he
Yeah, he
Yeah,
flung
he
that
was
dog
Antonio Moran.
from that too.
They love showing that shit.
That's
yeah.
all they can show.
They
I
show
think that's the
that
only
shit
time
every
he put.
promo.
It's like
Probably the
that.
only
That's his
time he knocked
highlight
somebody
reel.
out cold. It's his
Because
only one punch
he
knockout.
should have done that very same shit to Cambosos in the second fight, in both fights. Well, maybe not the first, but the second fight he should have done that same shit. But
Hey man, Tio hit him with his hardest punch and couldn't knock him out. So what makes you think Devin's gonna do it?
mm,
Cambosos Tough,
I
man.
don't know
He has,
about Tio. I don't know about Tio now. If I'm honest, he's too. I don't know. I feel like with Tio, one of the things that yeah, he has power, he can crack, but I feel like his timing was different then and now. The way he set up his punches was different then and now. So like I was saying before, it's like no matter how much power you have, like it doesn't if you don't set up your punches right, you're not knocking someone out. It's not that straightforward. Like sometimes people think because someone's got power, then they're gonna get a knockout. Like Deontay Wilder's got power, but obviously he hasn't knocked out everybody's forward because it needs to connect correctly at the right time. So
Well, he's knocked out everybody but Tyson Fury.
he has, but not in every fight. You
I
get what I
mean,
mean? Not in
you
every
need you
fight.
need to
knocked
have a
out
chin. You need to have a
Severn.
chin to take a flush right hand from a Teofimo Lopez. He went
Yeah.
down, but he wasn't out.
Yeah.
Like his timing. I get what you're saying about Teofimo. He wasn't at his performance wasn't what we're used to seeing in that fight. But he still
No.
hit him with a flush right hand. He broke Nakatani's orbital bone with that same punch. He knocked Richard Coleman out cold with that, and Lomachenko didn't want anything to do with that right hand. But Kambosos was able to get up. So
Who's about to
Haney,
get?
huh?
Sorry, go on. Sorry.
No, I was
Go
just
on.
saying this. Like Haney don't got the power that Tio has. So I don't.
No.
That's my point.
Uh, Now, in terms of Tio himself, for me, it's like if you look at the knockouts that he has, he sets them up well and he lands them well. Even when he broke the guy's thing up to bone, it's like it was an onslaught. And
You
something that
remember
I've
how
also
he? I'm sorry, my bad.
yeah, gone.
No, I was gonna say you remember how he knocked down Kambosos? It was with a frame.
Wasn't it over?
I believe it was a frame. He framed him, and then he
And
basically
then
blinded.
yeah,
He didn't see the punch coming. All
yeah.
he knew was Teo's left hand is framing him, is blinding him. He can't see it. So when he brought his head up, that overhand landed, I think, right on the temple. He didn't see that punch. If Campos, the fact that Cambosos got up, he's got to be tough for that. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I mean, you definitely have to. You have to be able to take shots like from the likes of Tio. You have to be tough. Uh, and the other thing that I would say with Tio these days is I feel like once he lands one clean shot and it doesn't drop, because the thing is the body, like your body adjusts to these things. So if someone, that's why sometimes they advise people to throw shots at different tempos. Because if you throw the same shot with the same type of power from the beginning, that person will adjust to that power. You
Hmm.
may be strong, you may be a very hard hitter, but it's like once they feel your power once and they're like, oh, okay, it's there, but it's like I can take it, and you keep throwing it the same intensity all the time. The body adjusts to that. So I feel like Tio doesn't change these days. It doesn't change his rhythm. It's like he starts throwing hard shots from the get go, and he just expects it to be like, And in that fight, that's what he did, and I feel like that was also one of his downfalls. But we all know Tio is no, I don't know. He needs to make a lot of changes, but he needs to get back to what he was doing at the beginning. But we
Hmm.
know he's not going to get back to that. So
I mean, he did really well against Josh Taylor in his last fight. That shit was fucking genius.
hmm. Thing is, I wasn't convinced because of Josh Taylor. It's one of those fights where, yeah, you could say he improved, but was it because he improved, or was it that he was fighting a fighter who wasn't, what I'm saying, like who wasn't really uh, giving him the challenges, or who wasn't really giving us an opportunity to see whether or not he's made proper improvements. Because in my opinion, I even said this before. Like I think I was on here when I was on here on one of the lives where I said before the fight happened, I was like, I don't think Josh is gonna win because I don't think Josh is the same fighter that he was. He's for some reason it's like he lost his confidence,
You said that?
and yeah,
Interesting.
because
None
I
of us saw.
pointed out that.
I don't remember any of us saying that. We all had Josh Taylor winning easy, either by decision or by knockout.
No, I didn't say Josh would win. No, I didn't say he would lose, but I said he wasn't the same fighter he was. So
Okay.
it's like I didn't expect did I expect him to win? Yes. However, I didn't expect him to perform really, really well because of
Hey,
the what happened
body
with
shots, you
the
added
in
that
the Cutler
easy
fight.
part. God damn, I ain't say easy.
No, I said I did. I had
Oh,
him winning. I had him winning easy. I said every one of none of us had what's his name winning Theo, but I had him
Because
winning easy.
I just pointed out that based on his last performance, I didn't think it would be a straightforward fight. I actually said both based on both their last performance, it was a bit like you're not too sure because you look at Theo's last performance prior to that fight, it wasn't good. You look at Josh's last performance prior to that fight, it also wasn't good. You know what I mean? Both of them had fights where everybody felt that they were handed wins. They didn't actually end the wins. So it was like, who's gonna turn up? Who's gonna improve? Who's gonna, you know what I mean?
Well, I
But
mean, I wouldn't really give Josh Taylor shit for not looking great against Jack Catterall, especially, or Teofimo Lopez of all people. Like Catterall is a hard fight. He's a difficult fight for anybody. Um, Man, that fight was close. It was either a draw or it was fucking for Catterall because Catterall he really took his foot off the gas in the last rounds. But either way, like
mm,
it's a difficult fight, and I think people give Josh Taylor a lot of shit for not looking good in those fights. But those are some really good fighters. That's something to consider.
yeah, I think with Josh, they gave him a lot of shit as well for the fact that he didn't take the rematch. You know, that also kind of killed the whole situation. Because in my opinion, he lost that fight. I'll be honest. The way I scored it, he lost that fight.
Hmm.
Overall, when you look at the whole fight, and I know that there are some rounds where
Taylor
he
Catterall.
came back. Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought Taylor lost the fight. I thought it was a close fight, but I thought Taylor
yeah,
lost it,
nah, I
in my
had
opinion.
Catterall winning too.
Yeah, I think I had
So
Catterall by one round or a draw. It was a close fucking fight. It wasn't. It
it was
wasn't no.
close.
It wasn't a robbery or nothing.
No, I wasn't mad at it, but I still had him winning. But everybody wanted a rematch. I think everybody wanted a rematch,
Yeah,
and the fact that Josh didn't give it to them kind of made everybody think like, oh, why?
that's
Was
kind
he
of lame.
scared? Yeah, but British crowds. But that's
Nah,
boxing though. That's
I
boxing
mean, if
though.
he was truly injured, though, I mean, and then he had a choice between Catterall and Tio, that's an easy choice, man.
Yeah, I mean it's like you always say, but boxing is not just fighting, it's business as well. So,
What I'm
you gotta
saying,
look
yeah, it's much bigger bag with Tio.
yeah, you gotta look out for what's best for you. Like but yeah, in the UK got a lot of slack for that because obviously a lot of UK fans wanted to see another British showdown kind of like but that didn't happen. So
Hmm.
but hopefully we see it again. But I don't think anyone wants to see it now, if I'm honest,
Yeah,
because
it's not
they feel
undisputed
like
anymore, so nobody
no,
wants to
it's
see it.
not. And also they feel like Catra will beat for this one. Will
A
beat
lot of
Josh.
people lost faith in Josh Taylor. They're just considering retirement, which is like, come on, y'all. Like he had two tough fights against two really good fighters. Like let's really, see how if he performs like that against a journeyman. All right, I'm like, yeah, he's probably
Yeah.
might want to retire. Or if he gets knocked out by a journeyman or something like that, then it's like, yeah, early time. But he lost to two really good, tough, tough guys.
It's also how you carry yourself sometimes. Okay, look at Tio. One of the reasons why, obviously with Tio, he lost the fight, yeah, against Cambosos. But it's also how, when you have this character who's talking all this talk and you're promising fans this and you're saying you're going to do this and that, and then you don't do it. Sometimes as fans, it's like Tyson Fury. Everybody was rooting for Tyson Fury. And now people look at Tyson Fury like he's a bum, he's this, he's that.
It was a fucking
Obviously,
joke.
he's not a bum, but like we've seen what he can do. But
I said
because
he's
of
a
all the
joke.
talk,
He's a joke, dude. Like, if anything, nobody's like really likes him. It's not for getting knocked down against Ngannou. If it's not just that, it's the fact that you've done all this diva shit, outpricing yourself. I want 500 million. Like, get the fuck just to get knocked down,
you
just
have
to get
knocked
knocked down by Ngannou. It's like what?
on his
Like,
debut fight.
you have all these hungry champions that are well deserving of a
Deadly.
shot against you, but you get knocked. You give it to Ngannou just to get knocked down. You fucking dosser, fucking idiot.
Yard.
Damn. I mean, but yeah, like a lot of people were angry at him, giving people 2 days to sign a contract. You have two
Yeah,
days, or the fight is over. You have this, you have that. So people grew tired of that, and I feel like that's what happened with Josh. Because after the fight with Qatar, it was just too many. Those excuse after excuse and reason after reason. Yeah, he had an injury, but like he just carried on talking and talking and talking, and people just kind of go fed up. Like, maybe you're just scared because you're talking too much.
yeah. I don't know what's up with him and Usyk. They need to fucking. I mean, they have the fight signed, but
We don't know the day yet.
I mean, it's supposed to be in February. I mean, I thought
Yeah.
they already had a date, but this is Usyk. I mean, this is Fury. We're talking fucking
I
Usyk.
mean,
I don't have. I have faith in Usyk. This is just Fury fucking flip flopping.
I
Fucking
don't think I don't think Fury
right.
can bullshit his way out of it this time, or he might get disappeared.
Oh no, because of the money.
Don't put
Lot of
nothing
money,
Money
past.
is too much.
Don't put nothing past Tyson Fury, Jacob. That
That's
motherfucker.
actually a good point.
He's
That's
a
actually a
fucking.
good point.
He's a fucking weasel. He'll weasel his way out of anything.
If
Like
he screws over the Saudis again, we might never hear from him.
the only thing he couldn't get his way out of was that Deontay Wilder rematch because he signed for a fucking that rematch clause. So we had to give him that third fight,
Yeah.
or else he was gonna get sued for 80 million. So he had to take that fucking fight.
That was crazy though. It's crazy how they made that like that's all Anthony Joshua's fault. He doesn't want to fight me. He doesn't and it's like, bro, you guys were saying that you already agreed everything and you signed, and then Deontay Wilder comes in and you're like, well, I couldn't do anything, you know. It's like you said Tyson Fury said him and Deontay Wilder were done. They sorted everything out. This, that,
That's what I think
and
the
then
Otto Wallin fight is for. Because I'm saying, that's what I was trying to say. Like that fight only has so much more time left before the hype has died out. They're the two biggest superstars in boxing, I think, besides Canelo. It's AJ and it's Fury. Somebody correct me
Yeah.
if I'm wrong, but they're the biggest superstars after Canelo, if I'm not mistaken. So
mm,
you want to put those two against each other for that mega payday. But AJ, he's had his little mental episodes. He had a breakdown in the ring with Usyk, and he lost twice, and he hasn't been looking great. So I think they're like, we need to build this guy up for a Tyson Fury fight, and if he could beat who's the guys that give Fury the toughest fight, Otto Wallin and Deontay Wilder. So if AJ can run through Wallin, and maybe that's why they want him to fight Wilder, then that'll really bring up the hype for the Fury fight. Maybe that's what they're trying to do, and they can get that big, huge payday. But if Tyson Fury keeps fucking off the way he's doing, that hype's gonna die down. Nobody's gonna care to see that fight anymore, or at least not as
I
much as
think
we do now.
I think it'll also depend on the results of the Fury Usyk fight. Because in as much as I think John Wilder will win against Otto Allen, I don't know. I'm not 100%. Like I'm not even 50%.
Damn.
Cause
What you seeing, brother?
I'm really not, because when I look at the way Joshua is fighting, the way Joshua's been fighting recently, it's been kind of like he's trying too many things, and against someone who's like
Yeah,
who operates like Wallen is different. You can't really do the I'm experimenting shit with him, because he will come in and we saw what he did to Fury. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he'll do the same. It's a different fight. But if he does the I'm experimenting thing and I'm just gonna tap, I'm gonna try and outbox you, I think he could lose the fight. But if he comes in and boxes, and then sets up his punches properly and tries to get him out of there quickly, I think he has a better chance.
What is the thing? If you think if he tries to outbox Wallin, it'll be like Wallin winning clear rounds, or will it be Wallin doing just enough to edge rounds? And what I'm getting at is, do you think that it'll be clear enough for him to win the decision in Saudi as the money man? I
Yeah,
think
I think yes. I think he'll win the decision. However, it's not gonna look good, and people are not gonna entertain. Depending on how, for example, let's say Wilder knocks out Parker in 2-3 rounds, and then Joshua goes the full distance. That's not gonna look good on him. Even just the money fight, that
So,
I know it's not really gonna go away, but people are gonna be like, do we really wanna see him fight this guy
so you
after
think
he struggled against?
it'll be a not a very entertaining fight?
No, if he tries to do the boxing thing, it's not gonna be entertaining. It's not.
I
Joshua has
I
Joshua
agree.
has never really been entertaining as a boxer.
I,
Joshua got
I
his
agree.
whole thing from knocking people out.
True,
Oh, oh,
but I
I
think
get what you meant.
yeah, I think it also would depend on how Waleem approaches the fight, bro. I mean, uh, Waleem he can fight going forwards and backwards. I don't think he's gonna try to put pressure on AJ necessarily, but he can choose to what I'm saying, not be as negative as he has been in certain fights. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Take a little bit
Mm,
more risks. If he does that, it'll be a more entertaining fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it end very well for him, but he could also fight, super negative to where he's AJ has to come forward. AJ has some issues doing that. But my thing is, and is what I really want to know, bro. Do you think if Waleem is doing that and he's fighting really negative and he's just really just trying to bait for counters on AJ all night, right? And just using a lot of lateral movement, do you think it'll be enough for him to get a decision in Saudi if he's not clearly
no,
taking these rounds?
no,
To be fair,
no.
Jacob, I have never seen a janky decision from the Saudis so far. They're pretty straightforward. They're pretty solid
Yeah,
about
but
their
I mean,
judging. The
judges
judging
are
has always been solid. That's all I gotta say.
true, true, but judges are judges, and what I'm saying is, bro, if Waleem isn't clearly winning those rounds, bro, they might just give it to AJ off strength of AJ coming forward.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, Wallin could land the cleaner shots. If AJ is doing the thing of I jab from a distance, jab one, one, two, one, one, he used to win the fight.
True, but
And is coming fight as long as he's coming forward. So, in terms of you wanting to know whether if he does that, he'll get a decision, I don't know. He has no chance of getting a decision if he fights negatively against Joshua. Because all
yes,
Joshua's going to do is going to come forward and throw his single jab, the 1-2 jab. And if he feels like he has you on the ropes, maybe try and do a little bit of, combination. But, like, you know, you don't know what you're going to get with Joshua these days. That's the thing.
yeah, that's for sure. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Again, especially knowing who he has in his corner, I don't think we're gonna see any bit of bulldozer AJ.
No, he's not.
Davidson in the corner. Ben Davidson's gonna try to get this dude to box with Waleem, man.
Oh,
Man,
so is with Ben Davidson now.
Huh?
Yeah, there'll be no bulldozing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ben
there'll be
Davidson
no.
gonna have this dude trying to box, bro.
He'll be like, "Don't be greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't
Yeah,
get greedy." He loves that comment.
Wait,
yo,
Yo,
who's Ben Davidson coach?
Ben
go ahead.
Davidson is with AJ.
Joshua.
He's with
Uh,
AJ?
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, at the
yeah,
moment,
because of
yeah.
some
Oh,
shit with Derek James, some shit didn't work out. But anyway, I'm gonna call this shit a wrap, y'all.
all
Um,
right.
I
Panel, appreciate y'all
Yeah.
for coming up. Chat, appreciate y'all for showing up. Much love to everybody. Peace.
Like,
Peace.
Peace.